Sorry, Marcia.
That's all right, darling.
I'll feel all right after a while. I guess I did have too much champagne.
Never seen Clyde like this.
Well, you've only been around him a year, Marcia. He's a moody type, has spells, but he's a good boy. You'll learn all his little quirks in time. Well, I'll run along, darling. Be back in an hour or so.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Clyde.
Yes? What is it, Thompson?
Rawlings, the chauffeur, would like to see you, sir.
Oh, yes? All right, send him in.
He'd see you, Rawlings.
What do you want, Roland?
I'd like to have a little talk with you, Clyde.
Yeah? What's on your mind?
Where did you go last night after you dismissed me?
What business is that of yours?
Well, I just thought I'd ask you. Got in around 2:30, didn't you, Clyde?
What of it?
Thought maybe you knew what happened to Ellen Blake.
I took her home. What happened after that, I don't know.
She kind of put the pressure on you, didn't she?
What do you mean?
I heard her. Heard every word you both said. She said she was determined to get married.
So what?
Well, it wouldn't be so good for you if I was to tell about last night.
No?
No, you made a big mistake when you let me out of that car. If you let me drive her home, why, you might not be in this jam.
Who said I was in a jam?
I say so.
What if you do tell what you know? That doesn't prove anything.
Oh, I got better proof than that.
What?
Ellen Blake's handbag. I found it in the car this morning. Here it is.
What?
Her initials on it, some personal effects inside.
Oh, yeah?
Now, I'm the only one who knows about all this. If I talk, you're certain to get a rope around your neck.
I didn't kill her. She jumped out.
Yeah? Can you prove that?
No.
If I tell about the argument and establish the time, you wouldn't have a chance.
I didn't kill her, I tell you.
How'd you like trying convincing a jury on that?
No.
Well. But you know, I don't have to say a word about it, Clyde.
Why should you?
It all depends on you.
What do you want?
Oh, I could use a little money.
How much?
$2,000 or $3,000.
What? Where would I get that much?
You get a nice allowance every month.
You're a dirty rat, Rawlins. I didn't like your looks when you came here 3 weeks ago. I thought you looked like a crook. I'll have you fired.
I don't think you will. You can't afford to.
Do I get the handbag?
No, not until you pay off in full.
Suppose I tell you to go to the devil.
And you'll be in jail within an hour. I mean business.
Okay, I'll pay as much as I can each month.
I don't want to wait too long.
I'll try to get it as soon as possible. I want that handbag.
You'll get it, kid. When I get the $3,000. Good afternoon, madame.
What do you mean coming into my room without knocking?
And how is madame today?
What do you want?
I want to wish you a happy new year.
Well, of all the nerve. You get out of here.
No, don't get excited. I thought you might like to talk to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I've got a little information that might be of interest to you.
Information? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Clyde.
What about him?
Well, I was just wondering what would happen if your husband had to prosecute his own son for the murder of the daughter of the man he's out to break.
Are you crazy? What do you mean?
Clyde murdered Ellen Blake. Threw her out of the car.
What? How do you know that?
She was in love with Clyde. He was trying to shake her. I drove them away from a nightclub last evening. They had a very serious argument. And then he let me out and drove the car himself.
That doesn't mean anything.
Ellen Blake was killed about 1 a.m. Clyde came in about 2.
Good heavens.
This morning I found his handbag in the car. It's Ellen Blake's. If I were to tell what I know about it and produce his handbag, Clyde would have a rope placed around his neck by his own father. I doubt very much that the DA would ever be reelected.
How could Clyde do such a thing?
Well, he lost his head. She was pretty insistent.
But you don't have to say anything about this.
Oh, I wouldn't have to.
If this came out, Henry would be ruined.
That's just what I mean. Now, you wouldn't want that to happen, would you?
No.
And it's all up to you.
Up to me?
Yes, if I cover up a murder, it might affect my conscience. I might worry a lot. But my conscience might be sad.
What do you want?
Well, it ought to be worth about $3,000.
Why, that's ridiculous. I have no such amount.
Then get it.
How could I explain what I wanted with $3,000?
That's your worry, not mine, baby.
Do you know what they can do to you for blackmail?
No, this isn't blackmail, honey. No, I'm not threatening to divulge someone's past. It's bigger than that. As a matter of fact, you're going to bribe me to withhold a piece of important evidence. So you see, I hold the aces.
Get out of here. Get out.
Okay. But I know somebody with a lot of dough, and I'd just as soon turn the information over to Blake as anyone else. I just want to give you a break.
How about this diamond bracelet?
Oh, yeah, that'll help. But it'll be hard to get rid of. I'd rather have cash.
All right, I'll give you these diamonds, and you can hold them until I get the cash.
Fair enough. Hand them over. Thanks. You know, I thought that you'd see things in the right way. Goodbye, honey.
Get out of here. You rotten thief.
Oh, listen to it.
As the days pass, Clyde and Marcia are both turning over every cent they can get hold of to Rawlins. But the going is difficult, and Rawlins becomes more insistent. And one day, Clyde gets a message to visit the big boss, Jim Blake, Ellen's father.
I was told you wanted to see me, Mr. Blake.
Yeah. Sit down, kid.
Thank you.
Everything working out all right?
What do you mean?
You look a little worried, kid. I thought maybe something was disturbing your sleep.
Oh, well, I've been having headaches. I think it's my eyes.
Been seeing things, have you? In the dark?
No, I haven't been seeing things. I don't know what you're getting at, but nothing's bothering me.
Just when was it that you started meeting my daughter, Ellen?
I don't know what you mean.
Quit playing dumb. I found out about it today.
Who told you such a thing?
Does your father know about you and Ellen? I'll bet not.
Now, look here. If you think you can stop Father in this investigation by trying to frame something on me, you're crazy. You can't get away with it. I'll spill the whole thing.
Oh, you will?
Yes, I will. You're a crook. When my father gets through with you, you'll be behind the bars for the rest of your life.
When I'm put behind bars, kid, you'll be dangling from the end of a rope.
What are you trying to accuse me of?
The murder of my daughter.
I didn't kill her.
Can you prove that?
There's no proof that I did.
I've got a witness, kid, and he's ready to talk when I say the word.
Witness? That's ridiculous. Why should I want to kill Ellen?
Because she was in love with you, and you wanted to shake her because you were afraid your father would kick if you married her. Your father's out to get me, and I'm determined to beat him to the draw.
I didn't kill her, I tell you.
Ellen left that nightclub with your car New Year's Eve. You had an argument. She wanted to get married. When she got too insistent, you dismissed the chauffeur and drove the car yourself. And out on the ocean highway, you threw her out on the rocks.
I didn't.
Did you stop? Did you look at her? Her face mangled to a pulp, her body broken to bits on those rocks?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't.
I've got a witness to the argument and the time element.
You can't scare me.
I just talked to Rawlins, your chauffeur. He knows what time you got in, and he found Ellen's purse in the car.
I don't believe it. Where's the purse?
Rawlins has it. He'll produce it when you get to trial, and your own father will have to prosecute you. Oh, I'll enjoy that. Too bad about that purse, kid. If you'd found the purse and Rawlins didn't know what he knows, you might have gotten away with it. But you're stuck now, stuck with Rawlins and the purse, and your own father will have to tie the rope around your neck.
Rawlins is a liar.
It'll hold in court. The jury will believe him.
He's a dirty liar. I could kill him.
Kill him? You wouldn't do that.
Well, he isn't fit to live.
Well, you aren't either. But I'm going to give you a chance to keep out of the noose. I'll keep Rawlins from talking if you get me a couple of letters.
What letters?
Your father has them. They have my signature on them. You can get them very easily. You get those papers, and I'll put the quietus on Rawlins. They're addressed to the county supervisor. Your father intends to use them against me. I want them. Is that clear?
Yeah.
You get the papers, and we're both in the clear. Understand?
Yeah, you understand.
All right. I'll give you till tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. You can go now.
Yeah.
Remember, 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
Saturday night passes. Then Sunday dawns with the most startling discovery. Rawlins, the chauffeur, has been found dead, shot to death in his apartment over the garage. No evidence is discovered, no weapon, no fingerprints, nothing. Now it is late afternoon.
Oh, this is a fine mess. A murder in my own home.
Everything will come out all right, Henry. You're certain to find the person who did it.
Oh, yes, he may have had some enemies. After all, we know very little about him. He'd only been here a short while.
Don't you understand? I'm the district attorney. Murder has been committed in my own home. Why, if I can't bring this to a solution, I'll be a laughingstock. I'll never be reelected.
We're trying to help you, Henry.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but this has got to be kept from the police department. Once they get into it, it'll be plastered all over the front pages of every newspaper in town. Yes. I'll have to handle this from my own office.
Well, neither one of us has been out of the house, and we haven't told anyone. What are you worried about?
Surely a man like Rollins could have had many enemies. Who knows what he'd been mixed up in?
Captain Stone to see you, Mr. Banning.
Captain... Oh. Yes, I was afraid of that. All right. Show him in.
Good afternoon, Mr. Banning.
Oh, good afternoon, Captain Stone. Well, what are you doing out this way?
We heard about your chauffeur.
Really? And who told you?
Oh, friend. Body hasn't been moved, has it?
No, Inspector Stone, it hasn't. Still in the room over the garage.
Well, come on, Skelton. Let's have a look. You don't mind, do you, Mr. Banning?
Why, no. No, of course not.
Well, thank you. We'll be back in a moment.
All right. You know, I've got a strange feeling that Jim Blake knows something about this.
Blake? Why do you think that?
I don't know. He's just the type to think of something like this. Yes, a perfect setup for him. A murder in my own home. Nothing would please him better.
Why would Blake resort to anything like this?
Why? Because my dear Blake is in a tough spot. Yes. The more I think about it, the more right I think I am. Well, I'm going to have a talk with him.
I don't think Blake had anything to do with it.
Really? What do you know about it?
Well, nothing, Father.
Then please allow me to handle this in my own way.
Henry, why must you be so harsh?
I'm sorry, Father. I think you should keep away from Blake.
Why?
I don't know. I just think you should.
Yes. Well, when I want your opinion, son, I'll ask for it.
Well, here you are, Mr. Banning. We found it.
Found what?
We found this revolver behind the garage.
Well,
No, don't touch it. We want to check for fingerprints.
Oh, of course, I know better than to touch it.
Fingerprints. Maybe there are none on it.
We'll check it just the same.
Well, the killer would be a fool to leave his prints on the gun. How do you know it is the gun?
We'll find out. Ballistics will know.
How will they know who the gun belongs to? Maybe it isn't a gun.
We already know who killed him. All we need is proof.
No. How do you know? Who did it?
Your son did it.
What?
We were tipped off.
My son?
That's right.
Are you crazy? Why should Clyde kill him? He hardly knew him.
Look, Mr. Banning, you think I'd come to your house snooping around unless I had a very good reason?
Where did you get your tip?
Well, I'd rather not say.
Who's his friend? Come on, you'd better tell me. I'll bring it out eventually.
All I know is that we were tipped off about the murder and told who did it. Your son threatened to kill Rawlins.
Who told you that?
Jim Blake. He heard him say it.
Where did you see Blake, Clyde?
I don't know what they mean.
Ask Jim Blake. Come on, Skelton. Let's check that gun with ballistics.
Later, Boss Jim Blake stands in the study facing the district attorney. There is a tense moment as each waits for the other to speak.
Well, Banning, what do you want?
I know what you're trying to pull, Blake. You're trying to get at me by framing my son with a murder.
I'm not trying to frame him. I just told the police that I heard Clyde threaten to kill Rawlins.
So far, there's nothing but circumstantial evidence. Clyde had no reason to kill Rawlins, and without a motive, Clyde is in the clear.
Yeah?
If you had a scheme in mind to force me to drop that investigation, then your scheme went haywire. You pulled a boner.
What do you mean, boner?
If Clyde had threatened Rawlins' life, the natural thing for a man in your situation to have done was to approach me instead of the police.
Why?
Well, you wanted those letters, didn't you? How could you possibly make a deal for those letters now that you've made your information public?
I'm way ahead of you, Banning. I'm not so dumb as all that. I'm still holding the aces.
What aces?
The ones I'll throw down for the letters.
I think you're bluffing, Blake.
I know why Clyde killed Rawlins. I can supply the motive. I'll admit that without the motive, he'd be in the clear. But if I spilled the motive, he'd crack in 5 minutes.
I still think you're bluffing.
I know you've got a cinch case against me with those letters. But with what I know, I've got a cinch case against your son that will send him to the gallows. Not only that, but if I do spill it, you wouldn't dare show your face in this town again.
Sounds pretty gruesome. I can't imagine what it could possibly be.
I'll say you can't. Clyde is really in it, up to his neck.
You really think he's guilty?
Certainly, but whether he is or not, he had the motive. And the motive for killing Rollins will lead to something that can be definitely proved.
You mean material evidence?
I do. So in order to prosecute me, you'll be forced to prosecute your own son. I'll see to that. Now, you hand over those letters and we'll all be in the clear. Believe me, Banning, I'm not bluffing.
Blake, if you're telling the truth, then we're both in a very unfortunate position. You're a crook, and I happen to be a stickler for duty. I can't be bribed.
You mean you'd actually prosecute your own son?
I do. And if he's guilty, he can take the consequences. I don't believe he is, but I know you are.
I think you're crazy.
And I still think you're bluffing.
Try me.
I'll call your bluff.
All right, but you'll change your mind, Banning. If you don't, you're a bigger fool than I've ever come across.
Let's have it.
Get your son in here.
All right. Marcia, bring Clyde in here.
Yes, Henry.
What a sap you are, Banning. Over a couple of punk letters. Duty, lad of bourgeois.
You want me, Father?
Oh, you can come in too, Marcia.
Yes, Henry.
What are you doing here?
Well, kid, I've been having a little chat with your righteous father. He sent for me. He's a little stupid. He wants to be enlightened. Maybe you can help him.
Yeah?
Clyde, I understand you paid a visit to Mr. Blake.
Huh?
Go on, better tell him, Clyde.
What were you doing there, Clyde?
Well, Blake sent for me.
Why?
Well, he wanted to talk to me.
What about?
Well, about what you been saying.
I told him what you said to me.
Said about what?
About Rollins.
What did I say about Rollins?
What did you say, Clyde?
Nothing. He's lying.
Lying about what? We haven't said anything yet.
He tried to get me to steal something.
Steal something?
Now we're getting someplace.
Wanted you to steal some letters out of my safe.
Yes. He offered me a lot of money.
Money? I didn't even mention money. I didn't have
Yes,
to.
he did.
What inducement would money be to you, Clyde? You always get everything you want.
I offered you something better than money, kid.
What was it, Clyde?
He threatened me. Threatened to kill me.
How do you like that? You're in a tough spot, kid. You better start talking. You threatened to kill Rollins.
I did not.
I heard you.
Why did you make that threat?
Well, I was just talking. I didn't mean it. I couldn't kill anybody.
But you did say it.
But I didn't mean it.
What had you done? What did he know? Something prompted you to say it. Now, what was it?
Nothing. I haven't done anything.
You killed Rollins. You said you would.
I didn't kill him.
You killed him to shut his mouth.
What did he know, Clyde?
Blake's lying. He's just trying to scare me.
I'll scare you. You killed Rollins to keep him from telling what he knew about you and my daughter, Ellen.
What? Your daughter?
She was in love with Clyde and wanted him to marry her. He tried to shake her, but when she got too insistent, he threw her out of his car, murdered her.
I did not. I didn't.
Rollins heard them arguing. Clyde dismissed him and drove the car himself. Rollins found Ellen's purse in the car next morning. Rollins told
He's
me.
lying.
I told him Rollins wouldn't talk if Clyde got me the letters, but he killed Rollins instead.
Was Ellen Blake in your car the night she died?
Yes.
Did you dismiss the chauffeur?
Yes, but I didn't kill her. She jumped out. Deliberately.
Why didn't you tell this?
I was going to, but then I got afraid they think I killed her.
Rollins tried to blackmail Clyde, then double-crossed Clyde and came to me.
Where's the purse?
Clyde probably has it. That's why he killed him.
I haven't got it. I don't know where it is. I couldn't find it.
Then you were in Rollins' apartment over the garage.
Yes, but I didn't kill him. I didn't kill Ellen.
Believe you. Yeah? Now, what do you have to say, Mr. Banning? Do I hold the aces?
No. I'll bring it to trial. I'll find that purse, if there is a purse. And if he's proven guilty, he can pay the penalty like anyone else. And then, Blake, I'll start on you.
You're a fool, Banning. You're crazy.
Come in.
Well, here we are, Mr. Banning. Got quite a bit of dope on this Rollins killing.
What now?
There were no fingerprints on that gun, but it was definitely the murder weapon. Ballistics checked it.
Well, still doesn't prove my son fired the gun.
That's right. But we did manage to trace the original ownership.
And what did you learn?
Well, here it is. The gun was purchased 4 years ago in Seattle
By whom?
by Patricia Rollins.
Patricia Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Did you check on Patricia Rollins? Who was she?
Yeah, we checked on her. We also checked on Rollins. Patricia Rollins was your chauffeur's wife. They both have a police record. Rollins was a confidence man, 3 convictions. His wife, Patricia, was implicated as an accomplice.
Anything else?
Yes, Rollins disappeared into Mexico 3 years ago. Finally turned up here. Rollins must have had the gun in his possession. Or the wife had it. In which case, she could have killed him.
Quite possible. You'd better try to locate the wife.
Oh, here's a picture. We should be able to locate her without much trouble.
What do you mean? Good Lord. Marcia,
Yes, Henry.
look at this photo. You know who this is?
Yes, Henry.
Sorry, Mrs. Banning. We'll check your fingerprints with these on police record just to make sure.
You don't need to check them. They're mine.
Marcia, don't.
Why not, Clyde?
It doesn't prove anything. Maybe somebody got into the apartment and killed him with his own gun.
That's just what happened. He did have the gun, but I killed him. 3 years ago, he deserted me. Later, I heard he was dead. Then after I'd married Henry, he turned up here. I knew what he was going to do eventually. But I was in love with Henry. Then when he found the purse, he used it to blackmail me. And when he double-crossed both Clyde and me by going to Blake, we determined to get the purse. But he caught us ransacking his apartment. He pulled the gun and struck me. We all fought for it. Clyde wrestled with him, and I got the gun and shot him.
Why did you tell Marshal? Why?
Why not? It doesn't matter now.
Tell me, did she shoot in self-defense, Clyde?
Certainly. He'd have killed us both.
Well, that will clear you of the Rawlins charge.
But what about Ellen? He still killed Ellen.
Captain Stone, there's a missing purse. Ellen Blake's purse. I want it. You can start looking in Rawlins' apartment. I'm going through with this, Blake, regardless of the consequences.
Take a look at him, Captain. A man who'd sacrifice his own son, his own life, for a couple of measly little letters. What a sap.
But District Attorney Banning, a determined man, goes through with his promise. The case against his son is in preparation. The day of the opening of the trial is set. Then the missing purse is found, and in it is a note to Clyde, written and signed by Ellen Blake. Go on, read it, Clyde.
Dearest Clyde, I've tried every way to reach you. I know now that you've been avoiding me. I can't go on. I know your faults, but I love you. I can't help it. So I'm going to kill myself. I don't know how, but some way will present itself. Goodbye, Clyde. I hope you find the happiness I've been denied. I love you, Ellen.
Well, there you are. Ellen Blake did jump from Clyde's car. And Clyde, even though he did seem a weakling, was able to fight when it came to a showdown. And Marcia, because of her great love for Banning, was willing to sacrifice everything for him. So Clyde is cleared, Marcia is acquitted, and Blake is sent to prison. And that is the end of a story which might have ended very tragically had it not been for the note in Ellen's purse. Very convenient, that note.
CBS has presented The Whistler. Original music for this production was composed and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. The Whistler is written and directed by J. Donald Wilson and originates from Columbia Square in Hollywood. Next week, 9:30.
I, the Whistler, will return to tell you another unusual tale. Good night.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
We present My Favorite Husband, a new series based on Isabel Scott Rorick's gay, sophisticated Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. 10 years ago, the town's most eligible bachelor, George Cougat, married socially prominent Elizabeth Elliott. The lavish wedding kept the society columns all over the country in copy for weeks. The New Yorker said,
"The bride and groom were dressed to the nth degree of smartness. Best man was a polo pony."
The Hearst papers said,
"The bride and groom were dressed handsomely in attractive comment from guest Douglas MacArthur."
And the Reader's Digest said,
"The bride and groom were dressed."
Well, after the honeymoon, George sold his polo pony, bought a stylish suburban home, took the first job that came along, 5th vice president of a bank. And now the Cougats are just George and Liz, two people who live together and like it. George says,
"When I married Liz, she didn't know a thing about keeping house. She couldn't cook, she couldn't sew, she couldn't clean. But later she overcame this lack of domesticity in a most ingenious manner.
Liz says,
I got a maid.
And now, let's take a peek at the Cougars. It's early morning, and there's husband George at the breakfast table. But where's wife, Liz? Oh, there she is, upstairs in the bedroom with Katie, the maid. Well, this is certainly unusual. Liz is getting into a formal evening gown. Let me check again. It's only 5 minutes after 9. Well, surely there's a reason for wearing an evening gown at this early hour.
Oh, just a little more, Katie. Can you get the zipper up now?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
the zipper's up.
Oh, how does it look, Katie? Would you consider it too slinky?
Well, there's hardly enough of it to tell. If you'll pardon me, Mrs. Cougat, I've seen more cloth on a Roquefort cheese.
It isn't as skimpy as all that. Now, where's my corsage?
Oh, here it is, ma'am.
I'll just pin it on here. No, maybe here. Oh.
Well, what's wrong, Mrs. Cougat?
There's no place to pin it.
I'll get you a gown that has a little more to it, Mrs. Cougat. But then...
Then what, Kitty?
You are having your portrait painted today, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, then maybe you'd better wear the gown you have on.
Why?
Well, as long as you're paying for a portrait, you might as well have as much of you in the picture as possible.
No, Katie, we might move to Boston someday, and I wouldn't want my portrait banned.
Oh, here's a more sensible gown, ma'am. Have you told Mr. Cougat about the painter coming today?
Not yet, Katie. I'll tell him at breakfast. Now hurry and get me out of this tight thing. I feel like a 10-inch weenie in a 5-inch roll. Good morning, George, darling.
Good morning, Liz. You're looking very...
George, what's wrong?
That evening gown.
Well, you've seen me wearing an evening gown before.
Well, I've seen you wearing galoshes, too, but not at breakfast.
Of course not. It never rains under the table. Darling, the reason I'm wearing this gown is because I'm going to have my portrait painted. The artist is coming this morning.
Having your portrait painted?
Mm-hmm.
What in the world for?
Well, Alice Sturm had herself sketched, so...
Alice Sturm, I might have known. The old story of keeping up with the Joneses.
It's nothing like that, George. This is entirely different. This is keeping up with the Sturmses.
Darling, when Alice Sturm gave a party for an opera star, we had to give one for the Hall Johnson Choir. When Alice goes to Catalina, we have to go to Hawaii. Believe me, the day Alice Sturm has quintuplets, I want to be in Mexico.
What about me?
And just where is this masterpiece going to be painted?
Right here, and by a very good artist, too. His name is Damon Welch. He'll be here in a little while.
I get a kick out of those artist characters. I can hardly wait to see him. He'll probably be wearing a pink beret and have a rose clinched between his teeth. Long artistic fingers hanging down and sticking in the tops of his shoes.
No. I heard Damon Welch is different from other artists, George. They say he's very big and strong and muscular, like, who's that rugged, tall actor in the movies? You know, the one with the big arms and broad shoulders?
Marjorie Main.
No, Victor Mature.
Oh, well, don't be silly, Liz. Artists are all the same. They wear berets, live in attics, and smell of spiders.
Hello, George. Liz.
Oh, it's Corey. Come on up, Corey.
Cartwright here, Bachelor Deluxe, Damsel Delight, the kind of man you'd like to marry your sister.
If you hated your sister.
How are you this morning, party boy?
No party last night, George, but did I meet a beautiful creature? She had a smile like Lana Turner, a voice like Dinah Shore, and she kissed like Paulette Goddard.
What do you do, date her or buy tickets to her?
Don't speak lightly of this woman, Liz, for I think that at last Corey Cartwright is in love.
You, Corey?
Yes, George. I feel that this is the real thing. I think I shall marry this girl.
Corey, that's wonderful. What's her name? Where does she live?
Darn, I knew I forgot something. Hey, Liz, I just noticed you're wearing an evening gown.
Yes, do you like it?
It's nice, but isn't this awfully late to be getting home?
Oh.
Liz is having her portrait painted, Corey. Some artist named Damon Welch is coming over this morning.
Damon Welch?
You heard of him, Corey?
Heard of him? That's all Alice Sturm talks about since he sketched her. I hear he has big blue eyes, curly hair, muscles galore, a tan complexion, and stands about 12 feet tall.
Really now, Corey, 12 feet tall.
Maybe it is a slight exaggeration, but I understand that before he painted portraits, he used to paint rooftops. Without a ladder.
Well, anybody could do that if they had a long brush.
Or a short house.
Well, what do I care what he's like? Excuse me, I have to make a phone call.
Who are you calling this early, darling?
The time operator. My watch has been acting up again.
Well, maybe Corey has the right time.
No, I left my watch home on my other wrist.
At the tone, the time will be 9:42 1/4.
9:42. Have to be getting down to the bank.
Right with you, George. I have a luncheon date with a girl who was a gorgeous blonde yesterday, and I'm anxious to find out what she is today.
Kiss me goodbye, George. Your kisses give me strength for the day.
When Corey Cartwright kisses them, they stay charged up for a month.
Bye, darling.
Bye-bye, Liz.
Bye.
Are you really going to the bank today, George, or are you just faking?
Huh? What are you talking about?
With that Damon Welch coming to your house today, I figured maybe you're going to sneak out and hide in the garage.
Oh, I'd forgotten all about it. Doesn't worry me in the least.
It would if you heard what Holly Sturm calls that artist.
Why, what does he call him?
A weasel with an easel.
Come on, get in the car, Corey.
Hey, don't start the motor yet, George. The artist just pulled up in your driveway. Maybe we can get a look at him.
Good. I'm still betting he has a rose between his teeth.
He's getting out of his car. Holy mackerel, George. He looks like the Empire State Building with a turtleneck sweater.
Oh, he's not so much. I bet he pads that sweater with cotton.
If he does, he must have the whole plantation in Uncle Tom's cabin under there. Look at those shoulders, George, and that chest.
Corey, it doesn't take much to have broad shoulders and a big chest. All you need are muscles. Let's go.
Did you see that thick neck, George? Those pretty blue eyes?
Well, so what? My neck isn't as thick, maybe, but I have a nice neck. And look at my Adam's apple, Corey. Oh, that guy didn't have anywhere near the Adam's apple I have.
Oh, if there's anything that'll keep a home together, it's a big Adam's apple.
And as far as his blue eyes are concerned, my eyes are blue, too. Look at my eyes, Corey. See the pretty blue?
It's kind of hard to see the blue right now, George. Your face is so green.
All right, woman, face to the left. I cannot paint your portrait unless you cooperate.
Mr. Welch, I've told you a dozen times my name is Elizabeth Cougat, not woman.
Very well, Mrs. Cougar. Now be quiet, woman.
Well, one consolation, at least you know what I am.
Your dress gives you away. I don't like your nose. I shall not paint it that way.
But I like my nose. It's a good nose. Don't change it. I've had it so long now, it seems like almost a part of me.
Be still, woman.
You're very rough, Mr. Welch.
Woman, you're looking at a man who's painted the forests of Oregon and at the same time worked as a lumberjack. Sawing, climbing, cutting, and chopping. One day, the man next to me was crushed by a falling redwood. I've seen many rough things. This is a man's world. That's why I'm rough.
Did it kill him, the man the tree fell on?
To coin a quaint old phrase, he was a real gone lumberjack.
You know, Mr. Welch, you and my husband have a lot in common. He lives a rugged life, too.
What does your husband do?
He's a banker.
Oh. Well, that is rugged.
It's plenty rugged. He goes to work every morning at 10 and doesn't get home until after 3.
Just what's rugged about that?
He has an uncomfortable office.
Liz, are you here?
Oh, you're home early, darling.
Hi, honey. How's the portrait coming? All finished, huh?
Oh, no, Damon will be back tomorrow.
Damon? You call him Damon?
Yes, now. He was terribly cold at first, but he warmed up.
How warm did he get?
Oh, George, I've just got to tell you all about him. You wouldn't believe that just an artist could have lived so much.
Too bad he lived so long.
What'd you say, dear?
I said too bad he had to run along.
You know, men certainly are misleading. Take Damon, for instance. There he is, an artist, but he's worked in the Oregon forest. And believe it or not, he's chopped down giant redwood trees.
Well, I cut down the tree in the yard, the one that made the lawn so unsightly.
That wasn't a tree, dear. That was a laundry pole.
Well, it was a tree once.
Did you notice Damon when you were leaving this morning? He came in right after you'd left with Corey.
Yes, I think I did. He was struggling to get his car door open. Didn't seem to have much strength. A tall, unhealthy-looking chap, as I recall. A padded sweater.
Damon? Oh, George, I don't think so. He's huge with big muscles and a terrific tan.
Yes, Liz, but I'm sure that under that tan there's a naturally pale face.
George, what are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Oh, say, look at this. My old photograph album. Look here. This picture of me at the beach. You noticed the muscles?
Oh, yes. That was the day you and Jimmy Paterno and Howie Sturm and the whole gang made the human pyramid. Yeah. Takes a lot of strength to support all those men.
Yes, it does. Look at my muscles.
Oh, there you are, right on top.
Oh, it takes a lot of strength to stay on top. There was quite a breeze that day.
Here's the picture I like. You and me in a rowboat at Simmons Park. Look, your sleeves are rolled up. Say, your arms were pretty big.
Of course. Of course.
I can't remember why I was rowing.
Well, I was saving my strength for the potato race. Are you sure you love me, Liz?
Oh, silly. Of course I love you. Why shouldn't I love you? Kiss me.
Feel those strong arms around you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm plenty strong, Liz. Way back in kindergarten, I used to beat up all the little kids.
I'll just bet you still could. Kiss me again, sweetheart.
Liz, are you positive you love me? I'm the only one, nobody else?
Oh, don't talk such nonsense. Just hug me tighter. Make believe I'm a tube of toothpaste and pop my cap off.
Oh, that's swell. I feel great now.
Oh, George, you know, I was thinking today, you don't have any hobbies. I believe I know of an interesting one for you.
No hobbies? I have my bird collection. 6 starlings and a dicky bird. What did you have in mind?
Why don't you take up painting as a hobby?
Painting? Oh, Liz, I'm going to bed.
Going to bed? Don't you want your dinner?
I won't need any dinner. I'll just go upstairs, pull the covers over my head, and eat my heart out.
You are listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. This is the story of my favorite husband, George Cugat, and his favorite wife, Liz, who, like most married couples, alternate in making each other first happy and then miserable. Well, at the moment, Liz is in the middle of having her portrait painted by the handsome and virile artist, Damon Welch. This makes Liz quite happy, and George quite miserable. Now George thinks this is quite wrong, and chances are he's quite right. And so he's decided it's quite time he did something about it. It's the next morning. Quite.
George, darling, you aren't eating your breakfast.
Oh, I'm not very hungry, Liz. Didn't sleep last night. I'm going to stay home today.
Stay home? George, are you ill?
Yeah, that's it. I'm sick. Awfully sick.
What's wrong?
Oh, I don't know, Liz. Maybe it's painter's colic.
Painter's colic?
That is, the inside of my mouth feels like a brush.
I'd better call Dr. Buell.
What do I want with a doctor?
Well, you just said you were sick.
Oh, yeah. Call a doctor.
Oh, it's Damon. Katie!
I saw him coming, Mrs. Cougar. Oh, good morning, Mr. Wells.
Good morning, woman. Step aside and let Genius enter.
I wish he'd slammed the door on his genius.
Good morning, woman.
Good morning, Damon. This is my husband, George.
You may just call me Man.
George isn't feeling well, Damon. I'm going to call the doctor.
What's wrong with him? He looks well enough. Trouble with you, Cougar, is that soft, decadent living has finally caught up with you. You should get out of doors, do some exercises. Run the mile, do some chin-ups, push-ups, chop some wood, mow the lawn, pull some weights.
Tote that barge, lift that bale.
Oh. Liz, call the doctor now. I'm worn out.
All right, George. Let me have a look down your throat.
Certainly, Dr. Buell.
Dark down there. Don't swallow, George. This is my best flashlight. There's nothing wrong there. Exactly what seems to be the trouble, George?
Well, Doctor, I feel kind of things. First, it starts, then it stops, then it goes again, then it backs up, and then it twists completely around. What does it sound like to you?
A woman driver. Come on now, George. Tell me what's wrong.
Well, Doctor, you see, Liz is having her portrait painted by some artist who has muscles so big they get up and walk around, and I just...
Oh, I believe I can diagnose your case now, George. Acute jealousy-itis.
Is that anything like borderline anemia?
Jealousy-itis is serious only if it isn't checked early. Fortunately, I believe I have with me the very thing you need to snap you out of it. Miss McCarthy, I just happen to have my nurse with me.
Nurse? I don't need a nurse.
Yes, Doctor?
Marianne, this is Mr. Cougar, our newest patient.
I tell you, I don't need it. Oh, how do you do? Forgive me for not standing up in bed, but I only have on the pajama tops.
Is the patient ill enough to require a nurse, Doctor?
Well, he said he wasn't. What about it, George?
Oh, I ain't long for this world.
Sit still, woman. I cannot paint your portrait unless you relax. I don't make moving pictures, you know.
Well, when are you going to paint in my hair? You still have me bald-headed. I don't like myself bald-headed. I look like my mother was frightened by Guy Kibbe.
I'll paint in your hair when I see fit, woman, and not a second sooner. Until that time, you'll remain an egghead and like it.
Damon, do you ever smile?
I laugh sometimes. My sense of humor is a bit unusual, however, not on the beaten path.
Well, what's funny to you?
Well, I laughed heartily when my friend Chadwick fell from the roof of the school in Paris.
Did Chadwick see the humor in it?
Oh, he screamed. Yes, I'll never forget it. Fractured half the bones in his body.
Yes, he must have been all broken up.
Miss McCarthy, did you hear that? My wife and the painter were laughing down there in the study. What could they have been laughing at?
Do you have a steamboat in the house, Mr. Cougar?
Steamboat? Well, of course not.
Well, then they couldn't be laughing at Fulton.
Oh, I'm serious, Miss McCarthy. I don't like them to be laughing. I'm going downstairs. Hello?
Hello, darling. What are you doing out of bed?
I heard some laughing. What was all the laughing about?
Oh, Damon was telling jokes.
Oh, how nice. Mind if I stay a while?
I know one person who objects. I cannot paint with an audience.
What a horrible painting.
George.
No, let him criticize. All genius must be criticized. But I still do not want him around. Out. Take your linted bathrobe with you.
Well, as long as you're busy, I'll go back upstairs.
Goodbye, darling.
Well, Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Nice trip. Be sure and write us.
Oh, Damon, you know something? I think my husband came downstairs because he's jealous.
Jealous. Jealousy is stupidity. Yes, I guess he could be jealous.
Well, I'm glad he's jealous. Oh, it makes me feel that I'm wanted.
You are. I want you to sit still. You never get jealous of Mr. Cougat, do you? I mean, the fact that he's upstairs right now with that attractive nurse. That doesn't faze you in the least.
Of course not. Good old faithful George. What was that?
What?
Damon, that was George and that nurse.
Oh, so? You aren't worried about good old faithful George, are you?
Certainly not. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I got to see a man about a nurse. Hello. May I come in?
Yes, Mrs. Cougat, but you mustn't stay long. I have a naughty boy on my hands, and I don't want him to get excited.
That's why I came up. How are you, George?
Oh, it's awful. I just had a relapse. I accidentally plugged my electric heating pad into the radio, and H.V. Kaltenborn got in bed with me.
He's delirious.
Yes. You better go, Mrs. Cougat.
Yes, I'll, Goodbye, George. Miss McCarthy, wouldn't you like to come downstairs and boil a few thermometers or something?
I'll be right here with Mr. Cougat.
Well, bye, George.
He's gone now, Mr. Cougat. Why were you playing sick?
Because I wanted sympathy. Lots of sympathy. You know something, McCarthy? I think Liz came up only because she was jealous. She must have heard us laughing. You know what that means?
My capacity of a registered nurse, I'd say she has clean ears.
It means she loves me and worries about me. She's jealous.
Then you need have no further worry over the painter.
None whatever. He'll be laughing again soon, but I won't worry about it. I wonder why they aren't laughing. McCarthy, they're not laughing.
Doesn't that please you, Mr. Cougat?
No, they should be laughing.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going down there and find out why they're so darn quiet. Where is he? I'll break him in half.
He's gone, George.
Gone? He's not here anymore?
I had to get rid of him, darling.
Why did you have to get rid of him?
Because I knew that if he left, you'd stop playing sick, and then Miss McCarthy could get the heck out of here.
Oh. Were you a little jealous of Miss McCarthy?
Of course not, but I know you were jealous of Damon.
That's ridiculous.
George.
Yes, Liz.
Who do we think we're kidding?
So he left, huh, George?
Yes, Corey. He left.
And George was really very nice to him.
How lucky you were, George. Suppose, instead of going quietly, the man with the big muscles had gotten tough with you.
Oh, Corey, you're just trying to stir me up.
No, seriously. What would you have done if the painter had wanted to fight? Oh, I'm sorry, George. I shouldn't embarrass you this way in front of Liz.
If Damon had wanted to fight, George would have fought, wouldn't you, darling? Wouldn't you, George?
Why, certainly. If I had his phone number, I'd call him up right now and tell him a thing or two.
Oh, I have his phone number, dear. Here.
Oh, thanks.
When Damon answers the phone, I'll catch you, George.
Hello, Damon. This is George Cougat. I've changed my mind about being nice to you. If you want to fight, just come over here whenever you feel like getting knocked for a loop. You got anything to say to that?
At the tone, the time will be 9:27 1/4.
Well.
George Cougat, kiss me. Kiss me this very instant.
Why right now?
Because you've got your dander up, and you're just dandy with your dander up.
In just a moment, Lucille Ball and Richard Denning will be back with us. Here's a friendly suggestion that may mean a lot to your own happiness. Why don't you call your family together one evening soon and say, is there anything else any of us can do in cooperation with others for the good of our community? You may find that somebody will come forward with the news of a community project that you haven't heard of. Maybe it has to do with Scouts or 4-H clubs or Red Cross. Well, there'll be an opportunity for service, something you'll like to grab hold of. For you know that what you're doing is more than helping make your life and your families and your neighbors better. By positive action toward improving the place where you live, you help preserve something we prize highly. That's freedom. You show that you agree with the statement that freedom is everybody's job.
George, are you asleep?
No, darling. I'm not asleep.
Do you love me, baby?
Yes, I love you.
How much?
Lots.
Well, in terms of pounds, how much do you love me? 3 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds?
12 tons.
I love you 100 tons.
You have a bigger truck.
George, no matter what happens, will you still love me, even when I'm old?
I'll still love you when you're old.
Will you take me out?
Yes, dear. I'll wheel you around the block every day.
George, something strange happened to Katie tonight.
Really? What was that?
Well, tonight around 9:27, Katie picked up the phone extension in the kitchen and heard a man shouting at the time operator. Good night, George.
My Favorite Husband has been presented through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed, from the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for, teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town.
Howdy there. I'm Chad Remington, frontier lawyer, with my home and headquarters in the cow town known as Dos Rios. Now, believe me, I'm not complaining when I say this, but I don't want any of you to get the idea that being a lawyer on the frontier is just a business for a student of Blackstone, because it isn't. The frontier is raw and rough, hard and boisterous, and that all adds up to the fact that even a lawyer out in the wide open spaces gets more than his share of trouble. Of course, a man who keeps his eyes open, as well as his fists ready for action, often manages to pour oil on the troubled waters. And it's about this oil that I'm interested right now. You see, just a short while ago, there was a great deal of oil poured down in the Indian Territory. And it all started one afternoon when an oil promoter known as K.C. Kansas City Leonard and his half-breed Indian companion Tulare succeeded in closeting themselves with the chief of a small, peaceful tribe of Indians, Chief Blue Fox of the Cold Springs tribe. A bottle of mezcal was handy on the table in the stuffy little office.
Now, all you gotta do, Chief, is make a mark on this piece of paper.
Huh? Chief, no savvy, Mr. Leonard.
Well, give him another drink and explain it to him in Indian lingo then, Tulare.
Luke maho nona, beso tekuna.
Damich lavotusa? What'd he say?
He say, what paper mean to his people?
Pour him another drink.
Hey, no, mezcal.
All right, Tulare. Now, tell Blue Fox that this paper just gives me the exclusive right to drill for oil on his reservation, and that it isn't going to interfere with his people at all.
No, nasa. Lusamana, Leonard.
No, Bewa.
Chief say he signed.
Now you're talking. Hey, Chief, make your mark right here.
Misona Meska. Him sign paper. Now him want more. Oh, Chief, daughter, just come back from Indian school.
Have you been giving my father mezcal to drink?
Why, we were just talking over a little business deal.
And what was that paper you were so quick to hide?
Just a little business agreement me and the chief made.
I wish to see that paper.
Oh, yeah? Well, that happens to be a confidential business document. Just a little agreement giving me the right to drill on the Cold Springs reservation for oil.
Oh. When a man finds it necessary to ply another with liquor in order to enter into a contract, his motive certainly will take looking into. Manamatona. Very well. But this is certainly not the last you two are going to hear about this.
It wasn't the last Mr. K.C. Leonard heard about his little transaction because Chief Blue Fox's daughter, Matome, spent little time in getting a pony and riding from the reservation to my office in Dos Rios. Cherokee O'Bannon, the reformed medicine man who now owns the Dos Rios livery stable, was with me at the time, and we both listened to Matome's report with frank interest, but sinking feelings.
You mean there is nothing you can do legally to set aside this document?
Don't look at me, miss. You talk to the counselor here.
Matome, unless we could definitely prove that the agreement was signed under duress, I'm afraid there is nothing we can do.
But they gave my father mezcal to drink. Did not know what he was doing.
Mezcal? I'm afraid any court that would hold that a man whose stomach is strong enough to swallow mezcal has got a head hard enough to know what he's doing. Frightful stuff, worse than water.
Matome, even though I doubt we can have the contract voided, I don't want you to feel that I'm not going to turn heaven and earth to help you. And if we can't take care of Mr. K.C. Leonard legally, maybe we can invent a few laws of our own. Your people have been defrauded too much by the whites already.
If all white men were like you, Mr. Remington, my people would have nothing to fear.
Because Chad Remington's like he is, the only person who has something to fear out of this is that oil promoter, K.C. Leonard.
Well, we're not going to get any place sitting around here spreading flattery. So what do you say we get our horses and ride back to Cold Springs? The town of Cold Springs itself sits on the edge of the Cold Springs Reservation, high up on the rimrock. It's not much of a town, to be sure, but big enough to be a hotbed of trouble. On arriving there, we found that Leonard had rented a shack to use as his office. and I decided to walk over and see him, because you never know if you're trying to trap a cougar or a skunk until you get close enough to see the stripes. I left Cherokee to watch the horses while I started down the dusty street on foot.
I certainly wish Chad had found a better place to tie off these horses than the hitch rack in front of the local tavern. Not only is my thirst getting stronger, but temptation grows by the minute. Wonder if I couldn't watch the horses over the bat-wing doors if I found a good place at the bar inside. Wouldn't take me very long, and well, perhaps it'd be better if I'd find someone to watch the horses for me. Here comes a fellow now. Pardon me, sir. May I have a word with you?
Were you calling me, mister?
No, I didn't call you mister. I called you sir. But I would like Billy Blue Blazes if it isn't Wildcat Maxon.
Cherokee. Suffering Joe Cherokee. When did they let you out of jail?
It'll be impossible for me to answer that question, Wildcat, until I know which jail you have reference to. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Well, are you still peddling that rattlesnake oil?
My boy, you see before you a reformed man. I now own a livery stable and act as a bodyguard to a prominent lawyer. Tell me, what brings you down to a saddle stop like Cold Springs? Last time I heard of you, you were up in the Panhandle, someplace near Amarillo.
Well, Cherokee, you're apt to find Wildcat Maxon any place where there's oil. And a man with a paying job for a driller to get it.
You mean you're down here to drill oil, Wildcat?
Just arrived an hour ago. Gonna work for a real wildcatter. Promoter by the name of K.C. Leonard.
Leonard? Well. It's a small world after all. Tell me something. Do you know this Leonard? You know anything about him?
Do I? I could start right now telling you about KC and the tricks he's pulled, and I wouldn't get through till tomorrow morning.
Boy, don't start the story yet. When Chad Remington gets back from Leonard's office, I want you to tell everything that you know.
Well, I don't know, Cherokee. I just put my bedroll up at the hotel, and I should be getting down there myself to report for work.
Of course, I don't want to impose upon your time. But suppose we commemorate this reunion by repledging our ancient friendship with a bottle of something satisfying at the bar inside.
Well, now, I really shouldn't, but, but since this is a special occasion, Cherokee, and you're doing the inviting, just make mine bourbon with water on the side.
While Cherokee and Wildcat Maxon were picking up the threads and the whiskey glasses, my walk down the street brought me to the door of the little shack Leonard had rented. I tried the door, but it was locked, so there was nothing for me to do except knock.
Yes? You want something?
Yes, I'd like to see Mr. Leonard.
Boss, he busy. You come back later.
Well, since I've got no place else to go, do you mind if I come in and sit down and wait for him?
You go away. Come back later.
You're not very hospitable, are you?
Come on, you beat it. No got time.
Just a minute. I don't mind leaving, but I have no intention of being shoved out.
Me say get out. Now me put you out.
You local half-breed. Who do you think you are, anyhow?
Me show you fast.
Just for that, I am going inside and wait for Leonard.
Well, you're in, so speak a little piece and get it over with. What do you want?
Well, I take it you're Leonard.
You'll be taking a lot more if you don't quit stalling around. What's on your mind?
I'd like to see the paper that Chief Blue Fox signed here a few days ago.
Yeah? Well, exactly who are you?
Well, for the moment, let's just say I'm a friend of the Chief's.
And for the moment, let's just say that any paper the Chief signed between him and me is confidential.
Oh, so? And does that mean your contract won't bear scrutiny?
Mister, if you want to leave here under your own power, you better start going now.
You may think you're man enough to put me out, but I don't. From what I've heard about you, you're, well, I don't think that you're a man at all. And with apologies to the whole skunk family, I think you're nothing but a tricky little polecat.
Boy, a loudmouth maverick, now you are getting out. Show you.
I didn't like your ugly face when I walked in here, but maybe this beauty treatment will change it. Now, I'm going to finish what I started to say, Leonard. The Indians out here have been taking a pretty raw deal from you and your kind. With the aid of an oily tongue and a few bottles of red-eye, you've gotten away with murder. But there's a penalty for that kind of murder, too, Leonard. And if you insist on going through with this drilling deal, you may find that you're the one being drilled. Because I've got my personal drilling equipment right here.
We'll return to the second act of Six Gun Lawyer, our exciting frontier town adventure, in just a few moments. And now, Frontier Town.
Well, there was no question about it. I'd found out whether our friend K.C. Leonard was a catamount or a skunk. Except that in his case, I suspected the stripe that ran down his back wasn't white, but yellow. After my little double reception in Leonard's office, I went down to see the Indian agent and then paid a call on the federal marshal.
Remington, I agree with you from the ground up, but a contract's a contract, and there's nothing we can do to break it. Leastwise, not that I can see.
But the fact that his daughter saw them filling up the old chief with mescal, doesn't that alter the facts in your eyes?
Sure don't. Blue Fox has been known to store away a good deal of red-eye in his time, and it never even affected him. Nope. As a lawyer, I guess you ought to see that despite the fact I think this K.C. Leonard is the lowest form of wildcat promoter, as it stands, my hands are tied.
As it stands?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I mean, if, well, let's say Leonard didn't pay his bills, and his creditors had attachments issued. You would serve the attachments, wouldn't you, and close up Leonard?
Of course I would. Well, what makes you think he isn't going to pay his bills? From the way I hear it, they got real oil out where he's going to drill, and lots of it.
Well, to tell the truth, Marshal, I can't answer your question right now. All I wanted to do was first assure myself that you were on my side of the fence.
And you get something legal I can use to close up Leonard, Remington, and you can count on me 100%.
That's all I wanted to know, Marshal. But I hope to be seeing you again. Seeing you again real soon. I left the marshal's office and walked back to where I had left Cherokee with the horses. The horses were there, but Cherokee was no place in sight. It should have occurred to me that Cherokee would disappear through the nearest doorway. But it didn't. Not until I heard his robust laugh echoing behind me.
Doggone it, Cherokee, that's a good one. Say, did I ever tell you what happened to me with that little redhead down in El Paso?
No, but I'd sure like to.
You like Cherokee, but it's not gonna save you this time. Now go on, get outside.
Hey, now, just a minute. Who do you think you are, anyhow? Giving cheap orders to a partner of mine. I got a good mind to bash this bottle right over.
Wait a minute there, Wildcat. Put that bottle down. This is my bosom companion, the attorney I was telling you about, Ted Remington.
Well, howdy, Remington. Well, now that I've lifted the bottle up, there's no sense in wasting it, so here goes, boys.
Fine company you keep, Cherokee.
Ted, this is one of the oldest friends I've got in the world, Wildcat Maxson. He's an oil driller, and you know what? He's just arrived in Cold Springs to go to work for K.C. Leonard.
K.C. Leonard? Well, that's the last straw. Now, come on, you and I are getting out of here. Wait a minute.
What's the matter, Counselor?
I want the truth now. Just how good a friend are you of Mr. Maxson's here, and vice versa?
Why, I've known old Bannon for 30 years. Fact is, he used to buy the oil from me that he mixed with alcohol and called his genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Our friendship predates my first encounter with the law.
Well, in that case, you are old friends. But there's one thing I want to know, Maxson. What sort of a man are you who would go to work for a jasper like Leonard?
Remington, I know Leonard's a no-good snake, but I'm a good oil rig man, and a job's a job. Why?
Would you be interested in doing a favor for your old friend Cherokee and also helping...
You name it, boy, and I'll do it. Fair enough?
That certainly is fair enough. And just for that, I'm going to break a long-standing rule and buy you both a drink. Well, I bought them the drink, all right, but only one. Wildcat Maxim left the bar a few moments later to go down to report to Leonard. And Cherokee and I rode out to see Blue Fox's daughter, Matomi.
Yes, of course I understand what you're saying, Mr. Remington. But is such a thing legal?
My dear princess, it's so legal that you and Chad and I are untouchable.
But what about this Wildcat Maxim? Can't something happen to him?
To be perfectly honest, something could happen to Wildcat. But after even my short acquaintance with that gentleman, I doubt if anything will. In fact, about the only person anything's going to happen to is the gentleman with the mescal bottle, Casey Leonard. And what's going to happen to him is going to start happening mighty soon.
Well, Talar, I never thought this would happen. Something go wrong, boss? I'll say it did. Just got a message from Wildcat Maxim that the hit rocket snapped off the drill stem. This job's starting to cost money. What happened now, Wildcat?
Well, that bonehead you hired to take care of the donkey engine overloaded the boiler. She let go and blew the pump house to smithereens. It'll be weeks before you can get that repaired.
You no can blame me, boss. I just tell you what Wildcat tell me. Now what happened? Wildcat say he lose 6 pieces of pipe down well hole, and then lose fishing tool trying to pull it out. The fishing tool gone? Well, if this doesn't ruin us, nothing will. I'm starting to believe this job's jinxed.
Well, princess, cast your lovely brown eyes on that.
Leonard seems to have his well down quite deep.
It's deep, all right, but good old Casey is in a lot deeper. Well, here comes Wildcat Maxim.
Hello there, you old wildcatter, you.
Howdy, friends, and Miss... Say, just what does a fella call you? Miss Blue Fox or what?
No, Mr. Maxim. In Indian, my name is Matomi, which means the stream which always ripples white. But at college, the girls just shortened Matomi to Matty. So I guess that's my name.
Wildcat, what dire disaster has overtaken Mr. Leonard today?
Well, after the drill broke, we lost 6 lengths of pipe. And then the boiler blew sky high, and something real good's happened today. The credit manager of the tool company come out to get some money and blamed if Leonard didn't give him a check.
I don't see anything to laugh about in that, Mr. Maxim. If Leonard's still able to pay his bills.
Did I say he was able to pay his bills? I just said he gave the tool company a check, and that check's going to get him into a... Oh, here comes Casey now. Here it comes.
Look at that ugly face of his, will you? That man is boiling mad.
Well. Now this whole thing is starting to fit together. Now that I see the 4 out here, I know just how all these accidents happen.
Why, Mr. Leonard, if you think that the 4 of us have been conspiring against you, that's a gross understatement of the facts.
Why, you loudmouth little squaw, I got it.
Bingo! Give Mr. Remington a big, fat cigar.
Listen, Leonard, a lady's a lady no matter what color the pigment is in her skin.
Nothing but a bunch of crooks, that's what you are. I'm going to have the law on you.
Well, you won't have to waste much time, because here comes the marshal and some of his men now.
Hey now, boys, hey now. Leonard, I got an attachment here to close up your place for non-payment of debts. My deputies have got orders to stop the work and see that nothing is tampered with or removed from the place. My, now isn't that too bad, after all the hard luck you've had?
Well, maybe you won the first round, but there's still a lot more coming up.
That's what you think, Leonard. But I've also got a warrant that's going to put you in the calaboose for the next 10 years for passing a bad check. So just so you don't miss your first lunch at the jailhouse, come on, we'd better get going.
You got a fat chance of taking me down.
You heard the marshal, Leonard. Now get going.
Thanks, Remington. I think he's convinced now. And by the way, we've already attached his office and taken charge of his records and papers and stuff.
Great, Marshal.
When we went through the papers, there was a contract there signed by Chief Blue Fox. I don't know how it happened, but somehow or other, that one little paper got too close to an oil lamp. And you know what happened?
before we could stop it, that contract was burned up.
Well, with K.C. Leonard on his way to jail, the drilling stopped, and the contract with Blue Fox unfortunately burned up, we stopped long enough to take stock.
How soon do you think it will be, Mr. Remington, before my people will be able to complete the well and start getting an income from it?
Well, Counselor, why the glum look?
Because it just dawned on me that the well is now tied up for the benefit of Leonard's creditors.
Yes?
And nobody can touch the well until the creditors are paid off.
You mean to stand there with your jurisprudence hanging out like a bucolic Blackstone and admit that your legal trap wasn't airtight?
Oh, it was airtight, all right, but not for us. It's airtight for the creditors.
But how much money will be required to satisfy the creditors?
Well, that's something we've got to find out for the marshal. But I imagine from what Wildcat said, it's close to 10,000.
Then why not pay it? Huh? 10,000 simoleons?
Yeah, and that's a hatful of money in anybody's bank account.
My boy, this is a blow.
It certainly is a blow.
Being a man of unstable neurotic temperament myself, I'm starting to feel the need of some sort of stimulant. See you later.
Just a minute there, Cherokee.
Yes, Chad?
This is no time to start drowning your sorrows in the cup that runs over. All of us need clear heads on our shoulders.
What we need is something to stimulate our imaginations. Well, hello, Wildcat.
Well, all our scheming and doing for the last 2 weeks has been wasted.
Wasted? What do you mean wasted?
All the little things we did to the well were nothing compared to what happened when the marshal's deputy shut it down. The cable busted. The whole bloomin' drill outfit dropped down to the bottom of the well. It's sealed up now, tighter than a drum.
Oh, good grief. Can anything more happen to us?
You mean that there's no way of fixing the well?
How can you fix it when you can't even get near it? They got 6 deputy marshals guarding the place.
Isn't there some way the tools could be gotten out of there?
With a charge of explosives, maybe. But with them deputies around, what chance you got?
Suppose we could get rid of the deputies for you.
But how could you do that?
I think that Cherokee, with the help of a few bottles of that stimulant he's so anxious to get at, might entertain the deputies long enough for Wildcat to get by the guards. And by glory, the more I think about it, the more I think that's the only way out. Come on, we've got some writing to do, and I mean right now. We lost no time getting back to the reservation and the oil well, and with the skill of a successful medicine man and armed with 3 bottles we purchased in town, Cherokee had no trouble distracting the guards. While Maxon slipped in with his charge of explosives, Matomi and I stood off in the mesquite watching, hardly able to draw our breaths. Then suddenly we heard the unmistakable sound of a horse racing toward us.
Mr. Remington, there's a horse coming.
There sure is a horse coming, and a man I'm not looking to see is riding it. The marshal.
Look, he spotted us and he's coming over.
Oh.
Chad, I've ridden all around Patty's half-acre looking for you. Leonard's busted out of jail, swiped the gun, and swore he's coming out to get you.
Thanks, Marshal, but I don't think it's going to do him any good, because first off, he's got to find me.
Well, I found you. And just what are you two doing out here at the well after dark?
Well, you see, now look, Marshal, let's walk back here a ways, and I'll see if I can't explain it to you.
Now, just a minute, Remington. If you two are something... Down! Flatten out! That must be Leonard.
That last shot gave him away. Get back.
Look, Mr. Remington, there he goes. He's running toward the well.
Don't, Leonard, you fool. Keep away from that well.
Get back, Ted. Down she blows.
Well, when Leonard started digging for oil out here on the reservation, I bet he never realized all he was doing was digging his own grave.
Chad, it beats me how all that machinery and dirt fell on Leonard, and he still lived through it.
Well, one thing is certain. He won't break out of the federal penitentiary the way he broke out of the Cold Springs jail.
I found the whole experience mighty unnerving.
So did I.
And now that the Indians have got their oil well, I feel the need of steadying my nerves with something potent.
Oh, Cherokee, for the sake of your health, you've simply got to reform. Statistics prove that whiskey kills more men than bullets.
Of course whiskey kills more men than bullets. Why, even a big bullet doesn't drink over a pint a year.
Frontier Town, starring Reed Hadley and featuring Wade Crosby, is a Bruce Ells production. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmars. Be sure to be with us again same time next week for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Reed Hadley. And now this is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town comes to you from Hollywood.
The name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley. Delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
Is that proper farmhouse cheddar?
No, I don't think so.
What about that?
No. It's quite nice, though.
Is it? Do you think I might try a piece? I'll have 2 ounces, please.
Jacob's, the cream of cream crackers.
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O, yum, yum, yum. Jell-O pudding, yum, yum, yum. Jell-O tapioca pudding, yes, sirree.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
The National Broadcasting Company presents, transcribes, Sir Laurence Olivier in Theatre Royal.
This is Laurence Olivier. Today, for a change, our play is to be taken from sequences I've chosen from a novel which I think must be almost the most famous ever written. Charles Dickens' David Copperfield. This particular sequence introduces a particular character. To me, a very particular character, Mr. Micawber. So now I'm going to tell you the story of Mr. Micawber's difficulties. My name is David Copperfield, and this is to be the story of an early chapter in my life, the story of my boyhood. It is a deplorable but no unusual thing for a boy to be out of favor with his stepfather, and since he stood in that relation to me, perhaps I can charge no unusual harshness against Mr. Murdstone in that he wished me out of his sight. As his stepson, I was an expense and a burden to him, and Mr. Murdstone could see no reason why that expense should be prolonged. Which was the reason, no doubt, why he launched me so early upon my working career.
I suppose you know, David, that I'm not rich. At any rate, you know it now. You've received some considerable education already. Education is costly. And even if it were not and I could afford it, I'm of opinion it would not be to your advantage to stay on at school.
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
What is before you is a fight with the world. And the sooner you begin it, the better.
Yes, sir.
You've heard the counting house mentioned sometimes.
The counting house?
Our business, Murdstone and Grinby and the wine trade.
Yes, sir, I think so.
Well, you've heard the counting house mentioned, or the business, or the cellars, or the wharf, or something about it.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Quinlan here manages the business. He suggests that it gives employment to other boys, and he sees no reason why it shouldn't on the same terms give employment to you.
He having no other prospect, Murdstone.
Precisely. Those terms are, David, that you earn enough for yourself to provide for your eating and drinking and pocket money. Your lodging, which I have arranged for, will be paid by me.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So you are now going to London, David, with Mr. Quinion here to begin the world on your own account. In short, you are provided for and will please to do your duty. You will leave on the coach tomorrow morning.
I know enough of the world now to have almost lost the capacity of being surprised by anything. But it is a matter of some surprise to me even now that I can have been so easily thrown away at such an age. A child of excellent abilities and with strong powers of observation. Quick, eager, delicate, and soon hurt bodily and mentally. It seems wonderful to me that nobody should have made any sign in my behalf. But none was made. And I became, at 10 years old, a little laboring hind in the service of Murdstone and Grimby. Their warehouse was on the London riverside, down in Blackfriars. It was a crazy old house with a wharf of its own, abutting on the water when the tide was in, and on the mud when the tide was out, and literally overrun with rats.
You don't want to take any notice of the rats. They won't bother you if you don't bother them.
No, I won't.
My name's Mick Walker, and that there's my dad. He's a bargeman. And this is Mealy.
Mealy?
Yes. I'm Mealy Potatoes, they call me. My dad's a fireman. What's your dad?
Well, I don't really have a dad. My stepfather's Mr. Murdstone.
What, him? The governor? Not that we see much of him round here, of course. Oh, you one of the knobs, then? Nah, he's just a bottle washer like you and me. Come on, then. Let's get started on some of these.
What do I have to do, please?
You've got to watch out for flaws in them and wash them as hasn't got none. Then you've got to stick labels on them when they're filled and cork them in the cassia. So let's get started on them.
No words can express the secret agony of my soul as I sunk into my new companionship, or the shame I felt in my new position. As often as Mick Walker went away in the course of that afternoon, I mingled my tears with the water in which I was washing the bottles, and sobbed as if there were a flaw in my own breast, and it was in danger of bursting. It was dinner time before anyone spoke to me again.
Hey, he wants you. Mr. Quinion in the counting house. He said to tell you.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
I went into the counting house where Mr. Quinion was waiting for me, and found there a stoutish, middle-aged person in a brown surtout and black tights and shoes, with no more hair upon his head, which was a large one and very shining, than there is upon an egg, and with a very extensive face, which he turned full upon me. His clothes were shabby, but he had an imposing shirt collar on. He carried a jaunty sort of stick, with a large pair of rusty tassels to it, and a quizzing glass hung outside his coat. Well, this is he. So this is Master Copperfield. I hope I see you well, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I hope you're the same, sir.
I am, thank heaven, very well. I've received a letter from Mr. Murdstone in which he mentions that he would desire me to receive into an apartment in the rear of my house, which is at present unoccupied, and is, in short, to be let as a bedroom. The young beginner whom I now have the pleasure to...
This is Mr. Micawber.
That is my name.
Mr. Micawber is known to Mr. Murdstone. He takes orders for us on commission, when he can get any. He's been written to by Mr. Murdstone on the subject of your lodgings, and he'll receive you as a lodger.
My address is Windsor Terrace, City Road. In short, I live there.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Under the impression that your peregrinations in this metropolis have not yet been extensive, and that you might find some difficulty in penetrating the arcana of the modern Babylon in the direction of the City Road, in short, that you might lose yourself, I shall be happy to call this evening and install you in the knowledge of the nearest way.
It's very kind of you, sir.
At what hour?
At about 8.
At about 8. I beg to wish you good day, Mr. Quinion. I will intrude no longer. My salary at Murdstone and Grimby's was 6 shillings a week. Mr. Quinion had paid me a week down, from his own pocket, I believe, and I gave Mealy 6pence out of it to get my trunk carried to Windsor Terrace that night, it being too heavy for my strength, small as I was. I paid 6pence more for dinner, which was a meat pie and a turn at the neighbouring pump. At the appointed hour, Mr. Micawber called to conduct me to his home, a house in Windsor Terrace that was shabby like himself, but also, like himself, made all the show it could. And there I was duly presented to Mrs. Micawber. And this, my dear, is Master Copperfield, whom we have undertaken to install in the top floor back in the capacity of, in short, as our lodger.
We are happy to have you among us, Master Copperfield, though I never thought before I was married, when I lived with Papa and Mamma, that I should ever find it necessary to take a lodger. But Mr. Micawber being in difficulties, all considerations of private feelings give way.
Yes, ma'am.
The difficulties, I trust, are of a merely temporary nature. Almost any time now, I'm expecting something to turn up.
This is Master Wilkins Micawber, aged 4. This is Miss Emma, aged 3. These are the twins, as yet unweaned. And this is the help, Cricket.
I'm an offling from St. Luke's.
Pleased to meet you. My name's David Copperfield.
Well, Copperfield, Mrs. Micawber will show you to your room while I assist at the preparation of a convivial ball. In short, an egg flip with our kippers.
Thank you, sir.
This way, Master Copperfield. Mr. Micawber's difficulties are almost overwhelming at present. Whether it is possible to bring him through them, I don't know. When I lived at home with Papa and Mamma, I really should have hardly understood what the word meant in the sense in which I now employ it. But experience does it, as Papa used to say.
I'm very sorry, ma'am. I hope things will turn out for him.
Of course. If Mr. Micawber's creditors will not give him time, they must take the consequences. And the sooner they bring it to the issue, the better. Blood cannot be obtained from a stone. Neither can anything on account be obtained at present, not to mention the law expenses, from Mr. Micawber. Well, Master Copperfield, this is your room. I trust you will be comfortable.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
My room was at the top of the house, at the back. A close chamber, scantily furnished, and stenciled all over with an ornament which my young imagination represented as a blue muffin. In that room, or with the family, I passed my leisure time for the next few weeks. My own exclusive breakfast of a penny loaf and a pennyworth of milk I provided myself. I kept another small loaf and a modicum of cheese on a particular shelf of a particular cupboard to make my supper on when I came back at night. Otherwise, I was out at the warehouse all day and had to support myself on my 6 shillings all the week. Meanwhile, Mr. Micawber's difficulties showed no sign of abating.
Come on! You ain't had yet, you know, Mr. Micawber. Pay us, will you? Damn tired, you know, that's mean. I wouldn't be mean if I was you. Here, pay us, will you? Just pay us, yes? Come on, we ain't got no time for swindlers and robbers, not us. We have to...
Oh, dear. I do wish they wouldn't be so importunate. You can scarcely imagine the grief and mortification I feel, Copperfield, that you should find my affairs in such an unhappy state.
I think he's gone now, Mr. Micawber.
Well, we shall see. After all, it is only time that I require of them, and all shall be put to rights. It just so happens I have every expectation of something turning up, in which case I shall meet every man's expectation, and, in short, I shall pay them.
Little did I think, Master Copperfield, when I was living with my papa...
I was making a little calculation the other night as to the expense of putting bow windows to the house. I cannot help feeling that it would be a great improvement.
Well, no doubt it would, Micawber, but this is hardly the time for it.
Perhaps you're right, my dear. I was merely thinking of it in case anything turns out. As the coast now appears to be clear, I will take the opportunity of going about my business, I think. Goodbye, my dear. Good day to you, Copperfield.
Good day, sir.
Master Copperfield, I make no stranger of you, and therefore do not hesitate to say that Mr. Micawber's difficulties are coming to a crisis.
I'm very sorry, ma'am.
With the exception of the heel of a Dutch cheese, which is not adapted to the wants of a young family, there's really not a scrap of anything in the larder.
Oh, dear. I've 2 shillings of my money left, ma'am. If you would only...
No, my dear Master Copperfield, far be it from my thoughts. But you have a discretion beyond your ears, and can render me another kind of service if you will.
Of course, Mrs. Micawber. Anything.
I've parted with the plate myself. 6 tea, 2 salt, and a pair of sugars I borrowed money on with my own hands. But the twins are a great tie. And to me, with my recollections of Papa and Mamma, these transactions are very painful. There are still a few trifles we could part with, though Mr. Micawber's feelings would never allow him to dispose of them. Master Copperfield, if I might ask you...
Why, of course, ma'am. I passed the pawnbroker's on my way to work.
At the pawnbroker's shop, I soon began to be very well known. But Mr. Micawber's difficulties were such that no pawnbroker could take care of them for long. And at last, those difficulties came indeed to a crisis.
Micawber, is anything wrong? Who are these persons?
No, my dear, I regret to announce that the blow has fallen. I am to regard myself as temporarily in the embarrassment of a restraint, and am, in short, I'm under arrest.
Under arrest?
Painful as it must be to you, my dear, I am to be carried over to the King's Bench prison in the borough for debt. The god of day has gone down upon me. In short, my heart is broken.
This is little short of an outrage. If my poor Papa and Mamma had ever...
Yes, my dear, we must bear these things as best we may. I have no doubt at all that the restraint would be of a purely temporary nature. I told these gentlemen that I am hourly expecting something to turn up.
Let's just come to this.
My dear, we must bear our troubles philosophically. As for you, Copperfield, I must solemnly advise you to take warning by my face. I invite you to consider one thing. If a man has an income of £20 and spends £19, 19 shillings and 6pence, he will be happy. If he has an income of £20 and spends £20 aught and sixpence, he will be miserable. Nothing, Copperfield, nothing. And now, gentlemen, I am at your disposal. To the King's Bench Prison.
Now we continue Theatre Royal with Sir Laurence Olivier.
On the first Sunday after Mr. Micawber was taken to the King's Bench Prison, I went to have dinner there with him. Mr. Micawber was waiting for me within the gate, and we went up to his room, top story but one, and there we cried together. He again begged me to take warning from his example, after which he borrowed a shilling from me for porter, gave me a written order on Mrs. Micawber for the amount, and put away his pocket handkerchief and cheered up. We sat before a little fire with 2 bricks put within the rusted gate, one on each side, to prevent it burning too many coals. Then another debtor, who shared the room with him, came in from the bakehouse with a loin of mutton, and we all set to. I hope you remembered to give Captain Hopkins my compliments, Copperfield, for the loan of his knife and fork.
Oh, yes, sir. He sent his compliments to you along with...
Very civil of him, I'm sure. And how are things progressing in Windsor Terrace? Mrs. Micawber is bearing up well, you say?
Very well, sir. Some of the furniture has been sold up, but we still have enough for our needs.
I'm sorry to hear about the furniture, Copperfield. Still, no doubt Mrs. Micawber knows what is best in the circumstances.
Yes, sir.
May I persuade you to a little more mutton, Copperfield? Perhaps a glass of porter would not come amiss?
Thank you, sir.
After all, we must keep in good heart. I'm prepared to meet the demands of my creditors in any way which can be confounded, and hope to be beforehand with the world again before too long. There was something agreeable and gypsy-like in the dinner after all. I took back Captain Hopkins' knife and fork early in the afternoon and went home to comfort Mrs. Micawber with an account of my visit. She fainted when she saw me return and made a little jug of egg hot afterwards to console us while we talked it over.
You can have no idea, Master Copperfield, how all this distresses me.
I can imagine, ma'am.
Now that most of the furniture has been carried away, there really seems no point in our staying on in this house any longer. I'm seriously thinking of joining Mr. Micawber myself.
Yes, ma'am, but what...
If you will be so good as to return the key to the landlord, I can have the beds moved over to the King's Bench. And much as I dislike such a course, there seems to be no alternative.
But what about me, ma'am?
My dear Master Copperfield, I have no intention of leaving you unprovided for. I can hire you a room in the neighborhood, one for you and another for Cricket.
Thank you, ma'am, I'm sure. If it weren't for me being an orphan...
At all costs, we must contrive to keep together, Master Copperfield, for we have come to regard you as very much one of the family.
I hope Mr. Micawber's difficulties can be overcome, ma'am.
Of that I have no doubt, Master Copperfield. The crisis in our affairs will pass.
And so, moving into an even smaller garret, which commanded a pleasant prospect of a timber yard, I continued my daily round at the warehouse. The only changes that I can now remember are that I grew gradually more shabby and lonely, and that the weight of Mr. and Mrs. Micawber's affairs began to press on me more lightly. Some relatives and friends had engaged to help them at that part, and they really lived more comfortably in the prison than they had lived for a long time while out of it. I still used to breakfast with them, by virtue of some arrangement that I've forgotten. I also spent each evening with them, walking up and down the parade with Mr. Micawber, or playing casino with Mrs. Micawber, and hearing reminiscences of her papa and mamma. Whether they knew where I was at Murdstone and Grimsby, I'm unable to say. At least I never told them. You will rejoice to hear, Copperfield, that my affairs have at last passed their crisis. The deed of which I've told you has ceased to be a rock ahead of us. In short, I can see my way.
You mean you're going to be released, Mr. Micawber?
My family has decided that Mr. Micawber should apply for his release under the Insolvent Debtors Act. We expect him to be set free in a few weeks' time.
Then I have no doubt I shall, please heaven, begin to be beforehand with the world and to live in a perfectly new manner. If, in short, if anything turns up.
But what has happened? When did you hear, Mr. Micawber?
Still not heard officially, you understand. I have composed a petition to the House of Commons praying for an alteration in the law of imprisonment for debt. We have here in the prison a club, Copperfield, in which, as a gentleman, I may claim to have some authority. I have expressed my views of the petition to our fellow members, who have strongly approved of the same, and, in short, they're all going to sign it. Captain Hopkins here has the draft.
Indeed. I make so bold as to read it to Master Copperfield, sir. It's a noble document. To the people's representatives in Parliament assembled, we, the petitioners, His Majesty's unfortunate subjects, humbly approach your honourable house in the belief that the best interests of His Majesty's realm can the more effectively be served by reconsideration of the laws by which we are...
In due time, Mr. Micawber's petition was ripe for hearing, and to our great joy, he was ordered to be discharged under the Insolvent Debtors Act. His creditors had not proved implacable, And Mrs. Micawber informed me that even the most revengeful of them, a bootmaker, had declared in open court that he bore Mr. Micawber no malice, but that when money was owing to him, he liked to be paid. He said he thought it was only human nature. Mr. Micawber returned to the King's Bench when his case had been heard, as some fees were to be settled and some formalities observed before he could actually be released. The club received him with transport and held an harmonic meeting that evening at his office. While Mr. Micawber's release was being celebrated, Mrs. Micawber and I retired for some lamb's fry in private, surrounded by her sleeping family.
On such an occasion, I will give you, Master Copperfield, in a little more flip, the memory of my papa and mamma.
Are you deaf, ma'am?
My mamma departed this life before Mr. Micawber's difficulties commenced, or at least before they became pressing. My papa lived to bail Mr. Micawber several times and then expired, regretted by a numerous circle.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but what are you and Mr. Micawber going to do now that he's out of his difficulties?
My family are of opinion that Mr. Micawber should quit London and exert his talents in the country. Mr. Micawber is a man of great talent, Master Copperfield.
I'm sure of that, ma'am.
Of great talent. My family are of opinion that, with a little interest, something might be done for a man of his ability in the custom house. The influence of my family being local, it is their wish that Mr. Micawber should go round to Plymouth. They think it is indispensable that he should be upon the spot.
That he may be ready?
Exactly. That he may be ready in the case of anything turning up.
Are you going too, ma'am?
I never will desert Mr. Micawber, Master Copperfield. Mr. Micawber may have concealed his difficulties from me in the first instance, but his sanguine temper may have led him to expect that he would overcome them. The pearl necklace and bracelets, which I inherited from Mamma, have been disposed of for less than half their value. And the set of coral, which was the wedding gift of my papa, has been actually thrown away for nothing. But I will never desert Mr. Micawber. No, I never will do it. It's no use asking me.
But, ma'am, I'm not asking you to desert him.
Mr. Micawber has his faults. I don't deny that he's improvident. I don't deny that he has kept me in the dark as to his resources and his liabilities both. But I never will desert Mr. Micawber.
Emma, my angel, whatever is the matter?
I never will desert you.
My
Micawber.
life, I'm perfectly aware of it. Pray, calm yourself.
He's the parent of my children. He's the father of my twins. He's the husband of my affection. And I never will desert Mr. Micawber.
Mr. Micawber was so deeply affected by this proof of her devotion that he hung over her in a passionate manner, imploring her to look up and be calm. Finally, he begged me to do him the favor of taking a chair on the staircase while he got her to bed. I would have taken my leave for the night, but that he would not hear of my doing that until the stranger's bell should ring. So I sat at the staircase window until he came out and joined me.
How is Mrs. Micawber now, sir?
Very low, Copperfield, I'm afraid. Very low. Reaction. This has been a dreadful day. We stand alone now. Everything is gone from us.
But I thought you'd both be so happy about your release, Mr. Micawber.
Yes, my release. God bless you, Copperfield. God bless you.
Mr. and Mrs. Micawber were so used to their old difficulties, I think, that they felt quite shipwrecked when they came to consider that at last they were released from them. But through all the confusion and lowness of spirits in which we had suddenly become involved, I plainly saw that Mr. and Mrs. Micawber and their family were going away from London and that a parting between us was near at hand. The next day, they took a lodging in the house where I lived. At the end of the week, they had made arrangements for setting out to Plymouth.
I shall never, Master Copperfield, revert to the period of Mr. Micawber's difficulties without thinking of you. Your conduct has always been of the most delicate and obliging description. You have never been a lodger. You have been a friend.
My dear, Copperfield has a heart to feel for the distresses of his fellow creatures when they are behind a cloud, and a head to plan, and a hand to, in short, a general ability to dispose of such available property as could be made away with.
I'm very sorry you're going away, sir. Truly I am.
My dear young friend, I'm older than you. A man of some experience in life, and of some experience, in short, in difficulties, generally speaking. At present, and until something turns up, which I am, I may say, hourly expecting, I have nothing to bestow but advice. Still, my advice is so far worth taking that, in short, that I've never taken it myself, and am the miserable wretch you behold.
Oh, my dear Mr.
I say, the miserable wretch you behold. My advice is never do tomorrow what you can do today. Procrastination is the thief of time. Collar him.
My poor papa's maxim.
My dear, your papa was very well in his way, and heaven forbid that I should disparage him. Take him for all in all. We now shall see, in short, make the acquaintance probably of anybody possessing at his time of life the same legs for gaiters and able to read the same description of print without spectacles. But he applied that maxim to our marriage, my dear. And that was so far prematurely entered into in consequence
that I never recovered the expense. Not that I'm sorry for it. Quite the contrary, my love.
I have never regretted the day, Micawber, no matter what your difficulties may have been.
My other piece of advice, Copperfield, you know. Annual income, £20. Annual expenditure, £19, 19 and sixpence. Result, happiness. Annual income, £20. Annual expenditure, £20, aught and sixpence. Result, misery. The blossom is blighted, the leaf is withered. The god of day goes down upon the dreary scene, and, in short, you're forever flawed, as I am. Your health, Copperfield.
I'll remember all you've told me, Mr. Micawber. Truly, I will.
Next morning, I met the whole family at the coach office and saw them with a desolate heart take their places outside the coach at the back.
Master Copperfield, God bless you. I never can forget all that, you know, and I never would if I could. Thank you, ma'am. I shall never forget you either.
Copperfield, farewell. Every happiness and prosperity. If in the course of revolving years I could persuade myself that my blighted destiny had been a warning to you, I should feel that I had not occupied another man's place in existence all in vain. In case of anything turning up, of which I'm rather confident, I shall be extremely pleased if it should be in my power to advance your process.
Thank you, sir. You've been very kind to me.
I think, as Mrs. Micawber sat at the back of the coach with the children, and I stood in the road looking wistfully at them, a mist cleared from her eyes, and she saw what a little creature I really was. I think so, because she beckoned me to climb up with quite a new and motherly expression in her face, and put her arm round my neck, and gave me just such a kiss as she might have given to her own boy. I had barely time to get down again before the coach started. I could hardly see the family for their handkerchiefs they waved. It was gone in a minute.
God bless you, Master Copperfield.
It was gone in a minute. The Orfling and I stood looking vacantly at each other in the middle of the road, and then shook hands and said goodbye. And David Copperfield was on his own at last. This is Laurence Olivier again. This week, in our play, taken from sequences chosen from Charles Dickens' David Copperfield, our cast included Susan Richards as Mrs. Micawber, Patricia Fryer as the young David Copperfield, together with Anthony Green, Gabriel Blunt, Keith Pyatt, and Jackson Fraser. I look forward to the pleasure of your company next week, when I shall introduce another play. Until then, au revoir, and thank you.
Sir Laurence Olivier starred in today's transcribed program. The script was by Derek Patmore. The music was under the direction of Sidney Torch. Theatre Royal is an NBC presentation, produced and directed by Harry Allen Towers.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Ever been riding on a varnish stick? Read what it means in Meccano magazine. Build yourself a radio-controlled powerboat. Full-size plans are free with Meccano magazine. Packed with model planes, trains, and cars. Meccano magazine. Out now, 1 and 6.
Will you have a polo, dear Liza, will you have a polo, dear Liza, polo?
How very kind of you, dear Henry. I most certainly will. I'll have 3 or 4 or maybe more.
But you take the old tube.
Because they happen to be my tube of polo, dear Henry. Have one.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Sweet Trolley. The name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley. Delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
New toffee gleam.
You toffee please are twice the fun, because you get 2 sweets in one.
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips.
Nail color by Yvette.
Hi there, get swinging with the new Yvette nail colors. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting, just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price. Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips.
Nail color by Yvette.
Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters. Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips.
Nail color by Yvette.
Hi there, get swinging with the new Yvette nail colors. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting, just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price. Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips.
Nail color by Yvette.
Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters.
You know, cats have minds of their own. That's why we love them. They really do know what they like. Tibby. Tibby the meat lover. And now he's easy to please with Kitty Cat meat and liver dinner. All the meat he loves, and tasty liver too. It might have been cooked specially for him. And Tabby? She's happier than ever. She likes both the Kitty Cat dinners.
Now from Kitty Cat. Fish and liver and meat and liver dinners for your cat. Cats know it's good for them.
For lovely hair that makes men stare.
That's the promise of Steiner.
Now from Steiner, the authority on hair, new Pearl Foam Shampoo. Quick foaming Pearl Foam Shampoo leaves your hair with a light, fresh perfume, reveals true hidden beauty. Steiner Pearl Foam Sachets, 1 and 9 at chemists and stores everywhere.
For lovely hair that makes men stare.
That's the promise of Steiner.
Want something fresh?
Opal fruit, made to make your mouth water. Fresh with the tang of citrus, more refreshing fruit flavors.
Juicy, chewy opal fruits.
Made to make your mouth water. With Adora, doing things in a very special way. With Adora, nothing surer. You're the one that can brighten up my day.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is street. S-T-R-E-E-T.
Really? You bet your life. It's Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz series produced and transcribed from Hollywood and brought to you by the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America, who invite you to see and drive the delightful, the lovely DeSoto for 1956.
The time has come, it's very clear. The car you wanted is really here. It's delightful, it's the lovely, it's DeSoto. You'll understand the reasons why. For once you drive it, you want to buy. It's delightful, it's the lovely, it's DeSoto.
And now, here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again with $2,500 for one of our couples. And if any of them say the secret words, the Flying A Duck will come down and pay him $101. The word tonight is street.
Well, Groucho, just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected Mr. Mentor Klein to be on the program tonight. His partner is a very special guest, Dr. Giovanni. I've seen Dr. Giovanni work, and I thought that if I invited him down to the show, that you could have some fun with him, Groucho. So here they are, folks. You come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Well, welcome. Welcome for the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers. Say the secret word, and you each get an extra $50.50. It's a common word, something you see every day. Well, what have we here? 2 men, huh? How dull. Mentor Klein.
That's me.
Yes, Mentor Klein and
right.
Dr. Giovanni. Where are you from, Mr. Klein?
I'm from Chicago. In fact, I'm from the South Side.
South side of Chicago?
Near the Forestville School. Didn't you go there?
No, I never went to school. I lived on the South Side, but
that's right.
I didn't go to
right
school.
Near there.
I went to the Wilson Avenue Theater. But why did you come to California? I mean, was this the gold rush?
For the air. Get nice, clean California air.
Well, you're licking your wounds now, aren't you?
I've spent my declining years.
Well, you'll spend your declining years will be very swift if you stay here. I would say about 3 more days of this will do it to all of us, huh? Are you for Heirat?
Yes, I work for the Pickwick Bookshop in Hollywood.
Oh. I asked if you were married, and you said you worked for a bookshop.
Sorry, I am married. I didn't understand your German.
It's not top grade German. But you are married, huh?
I'm married, yes.
Despite the fact that you work in a bookshop.
That's right.
You know what, with the movies, television, and the do-it-yourself craze, I'm surprised there are any bookstores left. But people still read?
Oh, yes. People are more literate than ever, I think. They read more than ever.
Is that true?
Yes.
I know. I went out and bought a book right after I bought my television set. One of the legs on the set was short, and I used it to prop it up. You're Dr. Giovanni?
I am Dr. Giovanni.
What kind of a doctor are you, Doctor?
I'm a manipulator.
Oh, manipulator.
Yes, sir.
In other words, you're a chiropractor, huh?
No, I'm a manipulator.
Well, what kind of a manipulator are you, Doc? You run a shell game down on Main Street?
No, I'm picking pockets. I'm the world's greatest pickpocket.
Well, that's a pretty strong statement there, Doctor. It happens I come from a long line of pickpockets.
I am in a theater, in a nightclub. I ask from the audience people to come up, and I relieve them from the pocket book, from suspender, and watch whatever they do. I get them.
You do this in a nightclub?
Yes, sir.
Pretty tough spots to operate, isn't it?
Well,
after the nightclub gets through, there's not much left in their wallet. How do you get away with this thievery, Doc? Do people know when you're extracting their money?
No, I get money for it. I take them away. And
do you return the money?
Well, later on, yes.
You mean about 20 years later?
No, after the show.
Well, a man would have to be pretty dumb to let you get away with anything like that. Do you just pick on squares, or have you ever lifted anything from anybody that was real smart?
Well, it was
cool, I mean.
One gentleman was very little, really cool? Outstanding. He was not too dumb. I took his pocketbook and his watch and his suspender, and the gentleman looked around there, less than 1 minute, and the name of the gentleman was J. Edgar Hoover.
Well, what did Mr. Hoover say about this? Did he give you a...
Well, he said...
Did he take back his vacuum cleaner?
No, he said, you are the fastest worker what I ever seen. And thank you, you returned me everything.
Oh, I bet he says that to all the pickpockets.
I don't think so.
Well, Doc, I'm curious to see you operate. Let's see you take this bookman's wallet. Could you do that?
Would you like to see it?
Yeah, I would love to see
step
it.
Over
I'll be
here.
Watching you like a hawk.
You step over here and watch that very careful. Now, usually, which pocket you think the pocketbook's supposed to be in the pocket?
Well, they usually have it over here.
No.
No.
This pocketbook is in that one, you see.
Now, how did you know that?
It's here. This is it. This is something? You like it?
Yeah, I'm crazy about
how you
it.
like this one?
Hey, come here.
Put it away. Don't worry about it. Now you can see why I'm the world's greatest pickpocket. I invented this act, and I am the father of this act.
Yeah. Doc, you're about as shifty a character as anybody we've ever had up here. And that includes Mr. Klein here. Thank you. Now, let's see how successful you are at playing our game here. Let's see if you can correctly name the professions of these famous people. And remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is. Now, we want one answer between you, and you can start from 10, 20, all the way up to 100.
90.
All right. What was Booker T. Washington's profession?
He was a teacher.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
You now have $190.
Now, what do you want to try? 80? What was Edvard Grieg's profession?
Musician.
Composer, that's right.
You now have $270.
Now, what are you going to try? 70? What was William Allen White's profession?
Newspaper editor.
Editor and journalist is correct.
You now have $340.
60? 100?
100.
What was Marcel Proust's profession?
He was a writer.
Novelist and writer is correct, and a great one, too.
And you wind up with $440.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, and a Merry Christmas to the Soda Plymouth dealers.
Thank you very much indeed.
It was a pleasure.
Before I leave you, I would like to give you a souvenir.
Whether you're driving on a long cross-country trip or wheeling your way through city traffic, you'll stay more alert and safe when you drive the new 1956 DeSoto with full-time power steering, one of the new DeSoto's great safety features. It does all the work all the time. You have all the fun of safer, relaxed driving. The new forward-look DeSoto gives you many additional safety features, too. Features the DeSoto has had for years. Safety rim wheels, power brakes, a unique, completely independent handbrake, plus safety door locks and optional seatbelt. DeSoto's exclusive push-button drive selector is a safety feature, too. It's out of everyone's reach but yours, and you can't make a mistake using it. In a word, with the new DeSoto, you get everything for safer, more enjoyable driving, plus the greatest price deal imaginable. We dare you to compare DeSoto with cars priced $2,000 higher. Yet you can get a wonderful deal on the new DeSoto today. That's because DeSoto sales have already doubled last year. Compare, drive, and price a DeSoto before you decide. And remember, for a Christmas gift that will give the whole family pleasure all year round, give the delightful, the lovely DeSoto for 1956. Groucho, we have a housewife for you now. She's Mrs. Edith Marsh. Her partner is a special guest, General Clarence A. Shoup. So, folks, you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Well, welcome to the DeSoto Plymouth dealer. Say the secret word and divide $101. It's a common word, something you see every day. General Shoup and Mrs. Marsh. General, we're glad to have you aboard.
Thank you. Glad to be here, Doctor.
Mrs. Marsh, I notice you spell your name E-D-Y-T-H-E. That's Edith. Why is that? What's wrong with the regular, customary way of spelling it?
I know no other way to spell it. I've always spelled it that way to spell it.
Do they call you Edith or Edith?
They usually call me Edie.
Edie?
I'd like to have you call me Edie, if you don't mind.
Well, you'll have to learn to spell your name differently. If you want to pronounce it Edith, I can't call you Edie. How old are you, Edie?
Oh, a gentleman never asked a lady her age.
Now, that's very true. Now, how old are you? Approximately.
Well, can we just forget the whole thing?
Yes, we can. And I'll call you Edith. Now, General, you wouldn't mind telling us your age, would you?
No, I wouldn't. 47.
47. Well, you're a fine-looking lad. What is your first name again, General?
Clarence.
Clarence. Oh, Clarence? General Clarence Shoup. Your middle name wouldn't be Oop, would it?
No, Oop Shoup. Not quite. It's worse than that.
Well, what could be worse than Oop Shoup? Come on, Clarence. What's your middle name?
Well, maybe Adelbert.
Adelbert, huh? You're right. It's worse than Oop, huh? You got a lot of decorations there on your chest. Could you tell us what they are, General?
Well, I have the Distinguished Flying Cross, the Air Medal, the Army Commendation, Croix de Guerre, Distinguished Unit Citation, and various theater medals.
You could probably wear a lot more if you wanted to, couldn't you?
Not legally.
No, I think you're just being modest. Are you living at Camp Pendleton?
Yeah. Groucho, this happens to be an Air Force uniform I'm wearing, and I live in Beverly Hills.
You mean there's an Air Force base in Beverly Hills?
Good place.
I always thought all that commotion came from a pack of Cub Scouts who escaped from their den mother. Are you married, General?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you've seen a lot of fighting, huh? Any of those medals for matrimony?
No, I don't wear those.
Those are not usually seen, are they?
No.
There's scallops on the back of your neck.
Behind the scenes.
How did you meet your commanding officer?
Well, I met her in Palm Springs. She was down there on a vacation with Alexis Smith, and a friend of mine from Lockheed, Louis Wolfschuler, and I went down for a weekend just before I went overseas, and he introduced us.
Oh, Alexis Smith. And is your wife an actress, too?
Yes, she's Julie Bishop.
Well, Well, you have a very attractive and talented star for a wife. I've seen her in many pictures. What do you do these days with the Air Force?
I'm commander of the 146th Fighter Interceptor Wing of the California Air National Guard.
What does California need an Air Force for? We have no air out here. What do you fly in? Nothing but smog, huh?
We get above the smog.
How high do you have to go before you get out of the smog?
It wasn't very high today. I was only up about 900 feet.
Oh.
Actually, the Air National Guard is a reserve component of the United States Air Force, and we're part of the Air Defense Command. In that category, we are engaged in a portion of the air defense of Southern California. We operate under tactical air control of 27th Air Division as a regular Air Force unit.
What are the advantages of joining an outfit like this, General?
Well, I think it's a terrific, Groucho. It's a wonderful opportunity for young men now. They can serve their military obligation and still stay at home. We do most of our work on weekends or evenings, and these boys can maintain their normal living. If they're going to college, they can go out and serve in the Air National Guard and complete their military obligation. It's a terrific opportunity.
I gather you recommend this as a good part-time career for young men, don't you?
I certainly do, and I can speak from experience. I started out as a private and worked my way up to my present position.
Well, can everybody be a general after a while?
Well, they all have the equal opportunity.
You hear that, man? Join this outfit immediately, and you too can marry a girl like Julie Bishop. Well, you're an unusual team. I wish I could talk at greater length, but the time has come for you to earn some greenbacks. I know you desperately need this money. I presume you both know how to play the rules if you bet your life.
In the race for the $2,500, the first couple won $440, and the secret word is street.
General information. Say, that's you, general information, isn't it?
About $90.
$90, huh? All right. According to the Bible, the races of mankind sprang from three brothers, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Who was their father? See if the general's been doing his homework.
Who are those people again, Russell?
Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Japheth. Who was their father? You don't know, guess. Well, it was Noah. But if it makes you feel any better, General, I didn't know it either.
I'll guarantee I didn't.
Well?
You have half your $100. You now have $50.
60? What are the initials USO stand for? And I want the exact words. USO.
United Service Organization?
That is right, Edie. That is right.
You now have $110.
Hey, she's pretty good, huh?
Very getting better now.
Okay, what are you going to go for?
She said try 100.
100, all right. What is the capital of the state of Nevada?
We think Tonopah.
No. You'll have to fly over Nevada sometime, General, huh? It's Carson City.
You now have $55.
That's a tricky question. Everybody says Reno. Everybody's divorced says Reno. Everybody gets wiped out says Las Vegas. What are you going to go with? 80? 70? 80? 50? 40? 80. In order to protect the trademark, it must be registered with what United States government office?
United States Patent Office.
Never a truer word has been said. Patent Office is right.
You now have $145, and that's your score.
Well, thanks, and Merry Christmas from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers.
Thank you, Ralph.
Roger, we have a young married couple for you, Mr. and Mrs. Arnie Wallstrom. Folks, would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome for the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Say the secret word and take home an extra $101. It's a common word, something you see every day. Mr. and Mrs. Waldenstrom. And Mr. Waldenstrom, I notice on this card that there are two little dots over your name. What is that for? Is that to confuse the police?
No, it's an umlaut on the O. In Sweden, you pronounce the name Waldenström.
Waldenström?
Waldenström, yes.
Oh, I see. Well, where's your home, Mr. Waldenström?
Sweden, Stockholm.
Oh. You're Mrs. Waldenstrom.
Yes.
Huh? What is your first name? We like to get as informal as quickly as possible here.
Aggie.
Aggie, eh?
Yes.
Oh. Well, is that a Swedish name, Aggie?
No, that's a Hungarian name, but when I went to Sweden, that was a Swedish name.
Oh, you're Hungarish, huh?
I am Hungarian. No, in this case, it's Hungarian name, but here in the States, they have Agnes and Aggie.
He's a Svenska and you're a Hungarian.
Yes.
Well, where do you live, Aggie? In Hungary or Sweden?
No, in San Pedro.
Well, is that in Sweden or Hungary, huh?
No, it's Los Angeles Harbor.
Oh, you live in the harbor, huh? I don't know whether I'm getting Hungarian goulash or smorgasbord. Arnie, what are you doing in San Pedro? Are you running from the police in Sweden?
Oh, no, I'm the head of the Swedish Maritime Division in San Pedro.
Well, you're a diplomat?
Yes.
What do you do at San Pedro? See that no Norwegian sardines swim into the harbor?
I take care of the Swedish vessels and the Swedish seamen and issue seamen's passport for them.
Oh, don't you have to know a lot of languages to be a diplomat, Arnie? How many languages do you know?
About, I don't know, English, German, French, Spanish, and then Swedish, of course.
Could you say something in all these languages? Say something about me in Swedish, Norwegian, Danish, French, Spanish, and German.
Jag har ett underligt ansikte. In Swedish, in Spanish, usted tiene una cara extraordinaria. And then in German, se llama besonders Gesicht.
I've just been insulted in 6 different languages. Now, what did you actually say?
You have an unusual face.
I have a fruitful face?
Unusual face.
Unusual?
Yes.
That certainly farthest north in compliments of the year.
May I say a few words?
You, well,
May I?
yeah, remember, you're a wife, and just say a few.
May I? Table, trees, sky, money, hand, car, ball. Didn't I hit I'm sorry.
You know, in Hungary, they say how you make an omelet in Hungary. They say, first you steal 2 eggs. That's the first thing. And somebody once said, if you have a Hungarian for a friend, you don't need any enemies. And this is living proof of what I've just been talking about. Here's a woman had the effrontery to name 8 different secret words and fortunately didn't hit it. Well, how do you like being an American housewife? What do you think of our electric garbage disposals, automatic dishwashers, and all the American gadgets that we have today?
They are great. They are wonderful. But he wouldn't let me buy those things because, he wants to pay everything with cash.
Cash?
I like to pay for credit as the American people does. I mean, you buy and then you pay. But with him, that's impossible. Just cash.
Arnie, is this true? You want to buy everything for cash?
Not everything, but more or less.
That's un-American, Arnie. You keep that up and you'll pauperize the entire American economy. The lucky thing you have diplomatic immunity. You could get thrown in jail for wanting to pay cash. After you're here longer, you'll realize that in this country, nobody lives within their means. Arnie, Sweden is a democracy like ours, isn't it?
Yes.
But, don't you have a king there, too?
Yes, sure, yeah.
Well, do you have elections? Who's running for king this year?
We have a permanent one.
You have what?
A permanent king.
A permanent king?
Yeah.
1956 is a big election year in this country. What is your biggest election?
We just had an election about driving, if the people wanted to drive on the left side or on the right side.
That's what the whole election was about?
Yeah.
Well, who was running? Just the automobiles, huh? Why don't they just drive on both sides like they do in Los Angeles? Well, you're a very nice and attractive couple, and you're a credit to both countries. 3 countries.
Thank you.
United States, Hungary, and Sweden.
Thank you.
And I'd like to go on talking to you two, but the time has come for you to win some money, which means play You Bet Your Life.
Yes. Please, Mr. Mark.
Yes.
Give the question slowly.
Slowly?
If it's possible.
Okay,Ll take about 20 minutes with each one.
Yeah, that's it.
I presume you both understand the rules, huh?
Yes.
In the race for the $2,500, the first couple still leads with $440.
I'll give you a brief synopsis of some of the most famous movies of all time. You give me the title of the movie. I imagine most of these played in Europe. Some of these go quite a way back. And remember, the more the questions, Voight, the tougher it is. Now, you can start with 10, 20, all the way to 100, and one answer between. The boss?
Yeah.
Now it comes out.
Yeah. Only here.
70.
All right, in 1943, Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman made a picture centering around a cafe in French Morocco. What was the name of this picture?
Casablanca.
That is right, Casablanca.
You now have $170.
Now, suppose she'd said some other picture, and then you'd lost the money, see? So we want one answer. Now, what do you want to go for? 80, 50, 100?
60.
60? Is that satisfying?
That's okay.
Well, Ingrid Bergman and Charles Boyer starred in a movie about a man who tried to drive his wife insane. What picture was it? They're married, all right. If there's any doubt about it, I just found out definitely. What's the answer? Come on, take a guess if you don't know.
The Art of Triumph.
Huh? What did you say?
The Art of Triumph.
No, it was Gaslight.
Yes.
Gaslight.
They now have $85.
You now have $85. Now, what do you want to go for? 80, 90, 60? 60 you said. 50. Audrey Hepburn and Gregory Peck made a picture about a princess and a newspaper man. What was the name of it?
Holiday Roman.
Romaine
Holiday.
Romaine Holiday. It's a salad.
Now you now have $135.
I had that at a nightclub. Holiday Romaine. It's very good. With Hungarian dressing. Now what are you going to go for?
40.
40?
Yes.
Gloria Swanson made a movie about a silent picture star who fell in love with a young screenwriter. What was the name of this picture?
Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset Boulevard is right. Don't go any further.
You wind up with $175.
Well, thanks, and a Merry Christmas from the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That means that Dr. Giovanni and Mr. Klein, with $440, get the chance at the $2,500 question. The delightful, lovely DeSoto for 1956 has made such a tremendous hit with so many people that sales have doubled last year. Well, that does more than just make us happy. It makes it possible for your DeSoto Plymouth dealer to offer you an exceptional price deal right now on the DeSoto model of your choice. It means that right now, within your budget, you can move up to the greatest car in the medium price field, the 56 DeSoto. And that's a real thrill, because DeSoto compares with the cars priced $2,000 higher. Just compare DeSoto's daring flight sweep styling, sensational new push-button driving, full-time power steering, power brake. Compare these fabulous DeSoto features with those of the most expensive cars. Then you'll know why DeSoto is your best buy for 1956. Tomorrow, drive and price a DeSoto before you decide. And remember, for the greatest family Christmas gift possible, give a new 1956 DeSoto.
You'll understand the reasons why. For once you drive it, you want to buy. It's delightful. It's the lovely. It's the
Groucho, here are Dr. Giovanni and Mr. Klein, all set for the $2,500 question. Right in here, gentlemen.
I'll give you 15 seconds to decide on a single answer. Think carefully and please no help from the audience. Ready? The Harding administration was embarrassed by a scandal involving the unauthorized use of naval oil reserves. It was one of the biggest cases of its kind in our history. For $2,500, what was this scandal called? Talk it over. There. What is the answer you two have decided upon?
Teapot Dome.
That's absolutely right, Teapot Dome. $2,500 plus how much in the quiz, George?
$440 in the quiz.
That's $2,940. What are you going to do with all that money?
I'm going to buy a hearing aid.
A hearing aid, huh? Hearing aid. Well, congratulations and Merry Christmas from the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America. You bet your life.
Thank you.
Be sure to tune in again next Wednesday night at the same time when the Groucho Marx Show, when the big question will be worth $1,000. Don't miss the Chrysler Corporation's big TV show on another network. And don't forget Groucho's television show, brought to you by the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America, who invite you to visit your neighborhood showroom tomorrow to see and drive the delightful, lovely DeSoto for 1956.
And when you drive in, tell them Groucho sent you. Good night, folks, and remember, it's delightful, it's the lovely, it's DeSoto.
Here's a reminder from the National Safety Council. Remember the motto: if you drive, don't drink. If you drink, don't drive. Obey its warning. You Bet Your Life, transcribed from Hollywood, is produced by John Goodell. Directed by Robert Dwan and Bernie Smith. Music by Jack Meakin. This is George Fenneman signing off for the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America. You Bet Your Life is heard by our armed forces throughout the world.
With the new Yvette nail colors. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting. Just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price. Shimmer into summer. With color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette. Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters.
We had a party last night. It's one of the places in a worse shape. You know how it is. You leave things overnight, takes twice as long to put them right. A bit like forgetting to watch your weight. Still, I watch mine every morning with the Kellogg's Special K breakfast. Fruit juice, black coffee or tea with lemon, a big bowl of Special K, a little milk and sugar, less than 250 calories the lot. The Weight Watchers breakfast with Kellogg's Special K. The tasty way to help you stay trim.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
The Harold Perry Show. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold the Homemaker. Well, here we are in Melrose Springs again, where at the moment most of the housewives are listening to their favorite morning radio program, Honest Harold the Homemaker. Let's tune in and listen to Honest Harold, who is just telling his listeners about his new project.
And so, girls, let's all get behind this drive for the sunny side of 70 Clubhouse where the old folks can enjoy their leisure time. Ladies, if you can't send cash, send us books and old games. Anything around the house you don't need. Of course, don't send us your husband. Hello, Gloria.
Oh, good morning, Harold.
How's the mail for the sunny side of 70 Clubhouse coming in?
It's not. Golly, Mr. Hemp, I'm sorry your campaign to help the old folks isn't going over.
Yeah, so am I, Gloria. Everybody sort of forgets about the old people and how lonesome they must get. I just thought they deserve a clubhouse where they could get together, play games, have some fun in life. Remember the old saying, Gloria? The years pass silently, but old age creeps up on you.
Gee, someday I'll be old. I'll have children, then grandchildren, then great-grandchildren. Oh, what'll I do?
Well, I'd get married first.
Do you really think I should, Harold?
Yes, when the proper young fellow comes along.
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of proper young fellows, how is our dear boss, Stanley Peabody, this morning?
Oh, him?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Why is it with all the nice radio station managers in the country we had to get that pickle face?
Is that you, Hemp?
Oh, hello, pickle face. I mean Peabody.
Oh, Hemp. I just received the results of the intelligence test we gave our employees here at the radio station. Just thought you'd like to know. You came out at the top of your classification.
Well, did you hear that, Gloria? The top, eh?
Yes, you're the smartest moron working here.
Hyena. Smartest moron.
Gee, you came in first. I came in sixth.
Well, I guess I didn't do so bad after all. See you later, Gloria. A lot of traffic today. 4 cars and a bicycle. Guess I'll cross the street here. Watch out where you're going. Out-of-state license.
Careful there, Sinatra.
What? Oh, it's old Doc Yak Yak.
Would you like a Boy Scout to help you cross the street, madame?
Very funny, you old horse doctor.
Well, I'd rather be doctoring a horse than most people I know. Present company accepted.
Why, yes, of course. How is the veterinary business, Doc?
Well, just getting back from a house call. Jeff Peters' cow is ailing.
Oh?
Sinus trouble.
Yes. Well, is it serious?
Couldn't tell. It was kind of hard to examine her.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff was milking her at the same time. What's new with you, Crooner? What's your latest crusade?
Well, it's not exactly a crusade, Doc, but I am campaigning for that sunny side of 70 recreation hall.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. It's all right, my boy. But people are always worrying about people. It's about time somebody started worrying about animals.
What?
Well, animals get old, too, you know.
Now, Doc.
You never heard of a home for elderly gophers?
Why, that's silly.
Nobody ever started a pension plan for Cocker Spaniels over 60.
Oh, Doc.
What about a recreation hall for our old four-legged friends? You never saw 2 cows playing canasta.
Go vaccinate a mule, will you, Doc? Yoo-hoo! Mother, I'm home.
Oh, hello, Harold. Did you have a nice day?
Well, pretty good, Mother.
Oh, and I have a wonderful surprise, Harold. We're having a guest for dinner.
A guest? Who?
Well, he came to the door to sell me something. He was such a nice man. And we got to talking, and he said he hadn't had a home-cooked meal for so long.
But you don't know anything about him, Mother. Why, he might turn out to be a crook or something.
Oh, he couldn't be dishonest with the name he has.
Oh? What is his name?
Sincere Sam Smith.
Oh. Oh, brother.
Now, Harold, Mr. Smith is a very honest man, I can tell.
Oh?
He has especially large earlobes.
Large earlobes? Oh, Mother.
Oh, you can always judge people by their earlobes.
Mother, it's wonderful to be sweet and trusting, but you're much too gullible. It's a good thing you've got me to protect you from these shady characters. Yeah, probably him now. I'll take care of him. Sincere Sam Smith. Bet he's a real slicker. Probably wears 2-tone shoes. I better have a peek at him first. I'll say he's got large earlobes. Looks like a bloodhound. Well, that won't fool me. Yes?
Good evening, Mr. Hemp. Good evening. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Smooth.
Let me shake your hand.
Better take my Elks ring off first.
So you're the man I've heard so much about.
What?
You're honest Harold, the homemaker. Mr. Hemp, I have a favor to ask of you.
You won't get a cent out of me.
I wonder if I could have your autograph.
Huh?
You know, you're quite a celebrity with me, Mr. Hemp. I can honestly say that as a radio performer, you're far better than Arthur Godfrey. Say, it's too bad that you're not on television. I didn't realize you were so handsome. Has anyone ever told you you look like George Rabb?
Well, we both use stay comb. Mr. Smith, won't you come in?
Oh, thank you.
Please sit down, Mr. Smith. Mother will be right in.
Fine.
Well, he looks nice and honest. He does have a fine pair of earlobes. Mr. Smith, Mother tells me you're a salesman.
Oh, I do that as a sort of hobby. I love to meet people, you know. I'm really an oil man, retired.
Oh, I see.
But just to keep active, I've been merchandising this very useful household gadget.
Household gadget? Well, what is it?
Well, it's a special kind of powder. It's very handy if you ever have to make a forced landing in the middle of the ocean. It repels sharks.
Repels sharks, eh? Well, that sounds like a handy thing to have around the kitchen, all right. How are they selling?
Well, not too well, Honest Harold.
Oh.
I bought a whole carload of them, too. War surplus, you see. I guess I'm just an old country boy, but I couldn't stand to see the government, my government, stuck with all that shark repellent.
Well, say, you're a real patriot, Sincere Sam.
Oh, I try to be. But you are the real humanitarian.
I am?
Yes, that's a wonderful idea you have. The sunny side of 70 Clubhouse. It's too bad you're having trouble raising that money.
Well...
Honest, Harold, I like you. I like your face.
Oh, it's just a face.
You know what? I'm going to raise that money for you.
You are?
Yes, indeed. All you have to do is to sell my shark repellent powder over your radio program. And you can keep 25 cents out of every dollar for your clubhouse.
Gosh, how can I ever thank you?
I'm glad to do it. There's just one thing, Honest Harold. If we're going into this partnership, I'll have to ask you to put up a bond of $50.
A bond? Well, don't you trust me?
Of course, yes. Personally, I trust you 100%. But we have to protect the old folks.
Say, that's pretty thoughtful of you, Sincere Sam. Yeah. Just a minute here. I'll get my wallet. Yeah, there you are.
Thank you.
May I have my wallet back now?
Excuse me. Say, thanks for the money, and now I want to give you something. Here is a free sample of my shark repellent powder.
Well, thanks, but I don't really need it. A shark would have to be pretty smart to catch me. And before signing off this morning, dear listeners, I want to thank you all for the way you've been sending in your dollars for our shark repellent powder. Remember, 25 cents of every dollar goes toward outfitting the sunny side of 70 Clubhouse. And by the way, people are having a lot of fun finding ways to use this powder. It shines in the dark, you know. Clem Beggs put some on his beard, and now he can read in bed at night without turning on the nightlight. His wife likes it, too. But seriously, folks, you're just about the kindest, nicest people I know. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my hometown, because those dear hearts and gentle people will never ever let you down. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. I've got a dream house I'll build there one day, with picket fence and rambling rose. I feel so well
welcome each time that I return, that my happy heart keeps laughing like a clown. I love the dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my hometown. $341.
All through, counting the money, Honest Harold?
Yeah, almost, Sincere Sam. Just have to figure up the small change. 342, 304... Oop, Canadian dime. It's been floating around town ever since that bagpipe band from Toronto was up here. $342.90.
That is wonderful. And we still have one more day to go.
Say it. This is a lot of money, Sincere Sam. Don't you think we ought to put it in the hotel safe here?
Oh, no. I think it would be safer here in the hotel room with me.
You do?
Yes. I don't trust the manager. Ever notice? No earlobes.
No.
You can't take chances with a man like that.
Guess you're right. It's a good thing we got you looking after the money, Sincere Sam.
Well, thank you, Honest Harold.
Come into my office.
What is it, Stanley, old man?
Hemp, I want to talk to you about this shark repellent powder.
I'd like to sprinkle some on him.
I've just been thinking.
Always bragging. Yes, Stanley?
If anything should happen to all this money you've taken in, you know this station is liable.
Huh?
What about this character, Sincere Sam? Are you sure he's honest?
One of the most honest men I ever met, Stanley. Relax.
This shark powder sounds fishy to me.
Yeah, you made it funny.
It looks to me like Sincere Sam has pulled the wool over your eyes.
No, I'm just wearing my bangs kind of low today, Stanley.
Em, you're such a sheep. Sheep? Are you sure this Sincere Sam hasn't been fleecing you?
Stanley, if it'll make you feel any better, I'll call good old Sam and have him bring the money over right now. Gloria, get me the Antler Hotel. Stanley, you're going to feel awfully ashamed of yourself. Hello? Antler Hotel? I'd like to speak to Sincere Sam Smith, please. I'll wait. Calling me a sheep, Stanley. Shame. Hello? What's that? Sincere Sam is gone. He checked out.
Well, Hemp, what have you got to say?
We'll return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. The National Guard is now beginning its 1950 recruiting drive. 220,000 men are needed to reach the desired quota. Why not stop in at your local National Guard recruiting office and learn the full details? To keep America prepared, the National Guard needs you now, today. And by the way, don't miss Harold Perry's important announcement at the end of our show. And now back to Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, Honest Harold is learning that large earlobes may hide a dishonest heart. For the great philanthropist, Sincere Sam Smith, has left town with the money raised for the Sunny Side of 70 Club. Right now, Harold is in Stanley Peabody's office on the carpet.
But I just can't understand it, Stanley. There must be some mistake.
There is, Hemp, and you made it. And it just goes to prove what I've always said. You're an incompetent, idiotic, bungling,
stupid?
Yes. Stupid dolt.
You're so right, Stanley, and I let all those people down. They'll never get the clubhouse now, and all those nice people who sent in their dollars, and that Canadian with his dime.
Well, you've got more than that to worry about. I hate to do this, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to turn this whole matter over to the police.
You mean they'll put Sincere Sam in jail? Oh, Mother's going to be very upset about that.
Well, she won't have to be. You'll be there with him.
Stanley, you wouldn't do that.
I'm sorry, Hemp, but it's my duty to protect the reputation of this station.
Stanley, give me a chance, for old time's sake. Remember the office party last Christmas? In the dark, under the mistletoe, Stanley? You thought I was Gloria till you felt my mustache?
This is no time for sentiment, Harold. Now, honest, Harold, I'll give you just 24 hours to get that money back.
24 hours?
And if you don't, you'll be going up the river.
Up the river? Gosh, he's throwing me to the sharks, and I sold out all that powder.
I guess it's no use, Harold. We've called almost every town around here, and there's no sign of Sincere Sam.
Yes, Gloria, but I just gotta find him.
Well, all right. I'll try another town.
Good old Gloria.
Call the hotel in Honkerville. Operator, get me Honkerville 1-3, please. Hello? Honkerville Plaza? Just a moment, please. Here's your party, Harold.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, desk clerk? I said desk clerk? Must be deaf. Did a stranger check into your hotel lately? He did? And he wore a frock coat? Patent leather shoes? Duckbill haircut? When did you see him last? 1905. William Jennings Bryan. Oh, my goodness. What? No, I'm not going to vote for him. Goodbye. Oh, brother, it's no use, Gloria. We failed.
Excuse me, Harold. Station KHJP. What? What? Oh, thank you.
What is it, Gloria?
Oh, that was the hotel in Sigmund City. Sincere Sam just checked in there.
Oh, Gloria, you're wonderful.
Why, Harold, you kissed me. Does that mean we're engaged?
Gloria, for heaven's sake, I'm in enough trouble now. Fast now. I'll get Pete, the town marshal, and we'll dash over and slip the handcuffs on Sincere Sam Smith before he knows it. We'd better hurry, though. He's pretty slippery. He's liable to sneak out of Sigmund City before we get there. Hope the marshal's in. Good. There he is. Marshal, I got to see you right away.
Just a minute, Harold. I'm on the phone. Now, what was that again, Miss Crocker? You want a dog license?
Yeah, Pete, this is urgent.
Yeah, now you just have to wait your turn.
Oh.
Now, Miss Crocker, I'll have to fill out a form. What's the dog's name? Geraldine. Well, now that's a cute name. Yeah, let me write that down.
Cute name.
And what's the dog's age? Uh-huh. Married or single? I must have the wrong form.
Oh, brother, look here, Pete. I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, well, I'll take care of it, Miss Crocker. Goodbye. Now, what can I do for you, Harold?
Well, Pete,
how's your mother? Did you get over a rheumatism?
Yes. Marshal, I want to report a robbery.
Robbery? Okay, we'll have to fill out a form.
What?
Where did I put that? Here it is. Form's kind of dusty.
Pete!
All right, I'm ready. Name, please.
Oh, for heaven's sake, you've known me for 20 years. I'm Harold Hemp.
Let me write that down. Harold Hemp. Sounds like a nickel cigar.
Pete, will you stop that writing? I want to talk to you. Look at me.
You need a shave, boy.
I want you to help me, Pete. I want you to arrest a man named Sincere Sam Smith.
Sincere Sam Smith. Let me write that down.
Will you hurry it up while we're standing here talking? He's absconding with my $343.
$343. Let me write that down. Oh, Nellie, now I've got to start all over.
What's the matter now?
I forgot to put in some carbon paper.
Oh. Pete, you're the slowest, most inefficient, most aggravating bungler I ever saw. Besides that, you're an old foof.
Let me write that down. Hey, how do you spell foof?
F-O. Never mind. I'll do it myself. Goodbye. marshal's a big help. Well, I'll drive over to Sigmund City and catch Sincere Sam myself. My little old Essex will get me there in no time. Oh, here we are. Gotta get that seat spring fixed. Come on, Essie. Yeah, there she goes. Darn it. Same old trouble. Chicken feathers in the gasoline. I won't buy another gallon of gas from Charlie till he gets rid of those leghorns. Come on. Oh, poor Essie's got asthma. Now, what am I going to do? Wonder where I can borrow a car.
Hey there, lover boy. Having motor car trouble again?
Oh, Doc, in that silly horse and buggy.
Oh, there, Silver Moon.
Silver Moon. She looks like she's in an eclipse.
Say, Harold, I just heard you was in a little trouble. That Sincere feller skipped out on you, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. I warned you about trusting human beings. Now, if you'd have given that money to a chipmunk...
All right, Doc. I'm in a hurry.
Oh, where you going?
Sigmund City. I got to catch Sincere Sam.
Oh, a manhunt. Well, you better get there in a hurry.
I know that.
Well, Harold, I wouldn't do this for everybody, but since speed is of the essence, I'm going to let you take my horse and buggy.
Oh, that's real nice of you, Doc. But I want to get there this week.
Why, Silver Moon's the fastest buggy horse in town.
She's the only buggy horse in town.
Well, if you want to split horse hairs. Yeah. She's a fine animal, though, front and back.
It's not her front and back that worries me, Doc. It's that sag in the middle. That's where you ought to put the buggy.
Oh, now you're going to hurt her feelings, Harold.
Huh?
Oh, he didn't mean it, Silver Moon.
Oh, my goodness. Doc, I appreciate your offer.
Okay, Harold, it's your loss. Silver Moon's got a fine background. Ex-polo pony, ex-race horse. Used to be a cavalry horse. First World War. Went over the top at Chateau Thierry.
How does she ever get over the top with that beer belly?
Oh, well, come on, Silver Moon. I guess we're not wanted here.
Doc, wait a minute. I'll take your offer. Silver Moon ought to be able to make it to Sigmund City. It's all downhill. Come on, help me in this buggy.
All right, now watch the step. There you are.
Giddy up, Silver Moon. So long, Doc.
So long, Harold. Watch out for speed cop.
Say, runs like a racehorse at that. Look at that knee action. This is better than my Essex, no shifting. Come on, Silver Moon, we'll get to Sigmund City before... Uh-oh, lumberyard's on fire again. Silver Moon, what are you stopping for? Oh, she's turning around. I better hang on. Silver Moon, you're going the wrong way.
Hi, Harold. You back already?
Doc, where's this racehorse going?
She's heading for the lumberyard. I forgot to tell you. Used to be a fire horse, too.
Oh, Silver Moon! Oh, shut up. Honest, Harold, you're through. You stalled around all day, and now Sincere Sam has checked out of that hotel in Sigmund City. The sunny side of 70 Club ruined by a shady character. I'm sorry I let all you old folks down. Please forgive me, old friends. I was trying to do the right thing. Guess you'll never have that clubhouse now. And it's all my fault. Honest Harold Hemp, I despise you. You deserve to go to jail. It's going to be a great blow to my mother. Her only son in the penitentiary. Hello, Mother. I'm home.
Oh, I've been wondering where you were, Harold. And there's someone here waiting for you.
Who is it, J. Edgar Hoover?
Did I hear somebody come in? Why, hello, Honest Harold.
Sincere Sam.
Where you been, boy?
Where have I been? Now, look here, Sincere Sam.
I took a little trip, Honest Harold, over to Sigmund City. And I took our money along and I bought out the sporting goods section of the hardware store.
And you should have seen the things he brought back, Harold. All kinds of games. Horseshoes, shuffleboard.
What? Yes. For the Sunnysiders Clubhouse. I kind of lost my head, I guess. You know, I even spent $50 of my own money there. You can't do too much for the old folks, you know. Honest, Harold, I hope you weren't worried today about the money.
Worried? No. As a matter of fact, I took the day off and watched the lumberyard burn down.
You have just heard the Harold Perry Show, Honest Harold, who will return to you in just a moment with that very important message. The supporting players tonight included Ken Peters, Catherine Card, Parley Bayer, and featured Gloria Holliday as Gloria, Joseph Kearns as Old Doc Yak Yak, and Art Baker as Sincere Sam. Norman McDonald directed, and the music was composed and conducted by Jack Meakin. Honest Harold, created by Harold Perry, was written by Gene Stone, Jack Robinson, and Dick Powell. Now back to Honest Harold.
You know, Bob, I'm hunting for a laughing lady. Someone we can invite to appear in our show. And what's more, fun than laughing, Bob. And for the lady with the lucky laugh, there's going to be plenty of fun. Because when we find her, we're going to put her on a TWA Constellation and fly her to Hollywood, where she'll be my guest at the beautiful Country Club Hotel for a whole week here in Hollywood. And if we can lure her away from the swimming pool, she's to appear with us on the Harold Perry Show.
And all a gal has to do for that vacation is just laugh?
Right. And her laugh will enter in the Honest Harold Laugh Contest, and it begins right in her hometown.
That's your invitation, girls. If that big laugh contest is being conducted in your city, enter, and you may be here with us some Wednesday night.
Come on, girls. Let's all laugh.
This is Bob Lamont speaking, and this is CBS. For you thrill to suspense every Thursday night, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Good evening. This is Marvin Miller. Several seasons ago, radio listeners were mildly startled by the introduction of one of the most unconventional married couples in microphone history. I use the word unconventional advisedly, considering the pro and con discussions which arose following their first broadcast. My own personal opinion is that this couple is no more out of the ordinary than my wife and myself. Or for that matter, if you'll permit me the liberty, you and your wife. The unconventional couple I'm referring to, of course, is the Bickersons. Tonight, for the first time, we present them in their own half-hour program, an unretouched picture of domesticity. Now, here are Don Amici and Francis Langford as John and Blanche Bickerson in The Honeymoon is Over. As the minute hand of the clock gradually approaches 7 a.m., John and Blanche Bickerson are in their breakfast room, which is also the living room and bedroom of their spacious one-room apartment. Mrs. Bickerson chatters as husband John, ignoring his breakfast, attentively reads the morning paper.
Well, why don't you answer me, John? If you take your head out of that paper for a minute, you can hear what I'm saying.
You always hear what you're saying.
You do not. You might just as well be talking to a stone wall. You never listen to me. Your mind is always a million miles away. John, I've been signed up to go 10 rounds with Joe Louis at Madison Square Garden. Yesterday, the plumber discovered a radium mine under the bathroom sink. I put a nice big gob of poison in your orange juice this morning. Give me $7 to buy a new hat.
You don't need a new hat.
anything, but the minute I start talking about money, you can hear me fine.
I always hear you, Blanche. What'd you say?
I asked you why you came home so late last night.
I was working, Blanche. I told you I had to work overtime. Pour me some more coffee.
That's tea. Did you get paid?
I'll get paid.
What time did you get home?
12:30.
If you got home at 12:30, why were you so late coming to bed? I know for a fact you didn't go to bed until almost 2.
I was in the kitchen putting the stuff away.
What stuff?
What's the matter, Blanche? You know you told me to bring stuff home for the party this afternoon. Your sister Clara's arriving from Chicago today, and you told me to bring stuff. Well, I brought stuff.
Did you bring potatoes for the potato salad?
I brought potatoes.
Did you pare them?
I pared them.
All of them?
All except one. It had a big knob on top, and I couldn't find a mate for it. I know what you meant, Blanche. I peeled the potatoes, and I even boiled them last night. They're in the icebox. Holy smoke, look at the time. Where's my hat?
You're wearing it. What about your breakfast?
What about it?
It's sitting there right in front of you, and you never even looked at it.
I looked at it.
Well, aren't you going to eat it?
No, give it to your sister.
What's the matter with it?
Never saw such stringy oatmeal in all my life.
It's not oatmeal. It's chow mein.
Chow mein? Who eats chow mein for breakfast?
Well, I don't know what to give you. You won't eat normal breakfast food. You turn up your nose at stewed rabbit. You say you can't stand the sight of enchiladas. And you hate meatballs and spaghetti. What can I give you for breakfast?
What's the matter with an egg, Blanche? An egg, that's all. Why can't I have an egg? There's plenty of ducks around.
You're the only man in town who eats duck eggs. I don't know where to buy them.
Well, don't buy them. I don't like to eat breakfast. Never have an appetite in the morning anyway. I gotta go, Blanche. It's late.
Here's a clean handkerchief. John, can't you take the afternoon off?
What for?
Well, I think it's only proper for you to be here when Clara and Barney and the children arrive. We're the only relatives they've got, and you've never seen them.
I'll see them tonight.
Can't you come home a little earlier? I'm sure they won't miss you if you take a few hours off. You're not that vital.
I know it, but I don't want them to find it out. Our job is hanging by a thread now.
We should find something more dignified anyway.
What do you mean dignified? I'm getting paid, and that's all I care about.
But I don't like to go around telling people that I'm married to a billiard ball salesman.
Bowling balls.
All right, bowling balls. I still think you can do better if you look around.
Goodbye, Blanche.
John!
What's the matter?
That's a fine way to leave. Haven't you forgotten something?
Handkerchief, cigarettes, my order blank, samples. No, I got everything.
I mean, is that the way to say goodbye to his wife? Just goodbye?
Oh, honey, I can't shake hands with you now. I've got my fingers stuck in these bowling balls.
Oh, goodbye. Did you like the chicken, Barney?
Too much salt in it.
Oh. Let me take those bones off your plate.
How about some more potato salad, Barney?
Too many potatoes in it.
Isn't it awful to be married to a man like that, Blanche? He won't eat potato salad with potatoes in it. I have to fool him and make it with turnips.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Clara. Well, it's certainly good to see you after all these years. Did you have a good trip?
Lousy.
Barney, how can you say that? It was a wonderful trip, and the children loved it.
4 of us in an upper berth.
Oh, it wasn't bad at all, Blanche. Honest. None of us are big people, and little Ernie slept in the clothes hammock.
2-year-old kid, and she lets him wander all over the train by himself.
Well, I couldn't take care of everything, Barney.
When the train stopped at Albuquerque, the kid locked himself in the washroom. It wouldn't come out. The conductor was pounding on the window, but that was locked, too.
Well, what happened to him?
Well, we found him later walking around under the train. Figure out how he got there.
Did little George behave himself on the trip?
Like an angel. He can be an awful good boy when he wants to. He seemed rather pleased to get off at Pasadena and visit with Barney's sister, didn't he, Barney?
No.
Well, your sister seemed pleased. They should be here pretty soon. How long does it take to get here from Pasadena, Blanche?
By train?
Yes.
Well, John works there. It never takes him over 45 minutes. I thought George was going to stay in Pasadena for a while.
Well, I thought so, too. But after Eunice took a look at him, she said she'd bring him back this evening.
Which one of you two is older?
What?
Oh, stop it, Barney. He wants to know everybody's age.
Well, Clara's my older sister. Didn't you know that, Barney?
No, I didn't know that. You look way older than Clara.
Really?
That's just his left-handed way of paying me compliments, Blanche. Barney, why don't you go back to the apartment and see if Ernie's still sleeping? I'll stay here and wait for George.
Okay. I'd better take a little nap myself. I might have to look for a job next week. What's the number of that apartment house?
214. The first apartment on the left. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll take them chicken bones for Ernie. He's teething.
You know, Clara, I'd completely forgotten what Barney was like. He's awful little for a husband, isn't he?
Well, he may be small, but he's wiry.
Sort of outspoken, isn't he?
I'd rather have a man be frank about things than say one thing and mean another. Is John still as short-tempered as ever?
Well,
Barney used to be that way before the children came. They changed everything. We haven't had a crossword since George was born.
Is that so?
You'd be surprised what a change would come over John if there was a child in the house.
I know. A lot of people have told me that, Clara.
Blanche, I was just thinking, that apartment you got for us is rather small for 4 people.
Well, it's the best I could do, Clara. It's only temporary.
Oh, I know, dear, but I was just thinking, why don't you let little George live with you for a while? George, we'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Our apartment will be less crowded, and there'll be a big change in your married life.
Maybe you're right, Clara. I'll call John at the office and tell him we're going to have a baby.
Acme Bowling Alley Equipment Company.
Could I talk to Mr. Dickerson, please?
Not in. He hasn't come off his route yet.
Will you please leave word for him to call his wife as soon as he gets there?
Okay.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, for the love of Pete. Look out where you drop those samples, Dickerson.
Oh, I couldn't carry him another minute. Why doesn't that cheap buzzard buy us cases for the darn things? My fingers look like a bunch of bananas.
Call your wife. She just called here.
Yeah.
Do any good today?
Waste of shoe leather. I can't understand it. Here it is, the height of the Christmas season, and nobody is buying bowling balls.
Nothing doing, huh?
No. Where is he?
He went home early. It's been murder here today.
The old man don't bother me. He just lets off steam. His bark is worse than his bite.
Well, he bit a few salesmen today.
So what? They come and they go. I've been here 12 years.
Uh-huh.
Business has been bad before. Last year, he lined up 10 salesmen, took an 18-pound two-holer, and chalked up a spare. I was the only salesman left standing.
You were, huh?
Yeah, I was. He knows a good thing when he sees one.
Uh-huh. Here's your pay envelope, Dickerson.
Pay envelope? Today isn't payday.
It is for you.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. You got the axe.
Holy smoke.
Oh, don't take it so hard. I'll probably be next.
Well, I don't care for myself. It's what my wife is going to say. She'll blow her cork.
What for? It's only a job.
Oh, you don't understand. She's got her relatives here from Chicago. She's already figured on her Christmas shopping, and I haven't got 50 cents in the bank.
Well, I wish I could help you, Dickerson,
but I'm afraid to go home and face her. Do me a favor, will you, Marv?
Sure. What do you want me to do?
Call up my wife and tell her.
You want me to tell her you were fired?
Yeah, but break the news very gently. First tell her I dropped dead and then gradually work up to it. Let me have paper, will you, son? Quick. Here you are. Excuse me, will you? Pardon me. I'm sorry. Is this seat taken, Sonny? Sonny, is this seat taken?
No.
Would you mind taking your feet off?
Okay.
Those packages, too.
Huh?
Will you please take those packages off the seat?
Just throw them on the floor.
Okay. Wise little monkey. Where's that help wanted page?
Huh?
Nothing. Say accountant, artist, automobile salesman, baker, barber, bartender, bookkeeper. Bartender.
What'll you have?
You mind your own business.
Excuse me. You're sitting in my seat.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Your son told me it wasn't taken.
He's not my son.
And I didn't tell him it wasn't taken either.
What?
I told him somebody was sitting here and he knocked all your packages on the floor.
You told me this seat wasn't taken, and you told me to throw the packages on the floor.
I did not.
You did, too.
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself trying to blame that little child.
You can have my seat, madam. I'm going into the smoking car.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, really, I am. Let me pick up those packages for you.
Never mind, I'll get them myself. The very idea. Oh! Who did that?
He did it. I seen him pinch you.
Pinch who? What's the matter with you, you little muzzler?
You just wait until the conductor comes by here. Sit down here, dear. I didn't like his looks from the minute he got on. Oh, I know the type. My husband's a correction officer.
What'd you do that for?
Huh?
Why'd you tell that lady I pinched her? And why'd you tell me this seat wasn't taken? What did you tell me all those lies for?
Give me my bubble gum.
What bubble gum? I haven't got your bubble gum.
You have to. It's stuck to your pants.
Look at that. How am I going to get that off?
Give me my bubble gum.
Keep quiet till I get my knife out.
I want my bubble gum.
Stop pulling at my pants. That's just fine.
I want my bubble gum.
Why don't you give the child his bubble gum?
He ripped my trousers.
Well, he pulled a knife on me.
Shut up, you little weasel.
What's going on here? You looking for trouble, buddy?
Now, wait a minute.
The man's a lunatic. He tried to stab that
You're
child.
out of your mind.
Somebody pull him out.
Oh, dear. I should have stabbed the little brat at that. Kids. No wonder tigers eat their young.
John, what happened to you? Your pants are torn. You're covered with dust. Where have you been? I've been calling the office for hours.
I got put off the train and I walked all the way home from Glendale.
Well, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to even think about it. All I want to do is go to bed.
Oh, you poor dear. And I have such a wonderful surprise for you.
Surprise?
Yes, we're going to be the happiest couple in the world. And all because of my sister Clara.
What are you talking about?
George, come out and meet your new daddy. Well, what do you think of him, John?
Oh, no.
Go on, Sonny. Kiss him.
Not me. That's the crook who stole my bubble gum.
The Vickersons have retired. Blanche Vickerson tosses restlessly in the dark as poor husband John, unstrung by the events of the day and suffering an attack of undulant insomnia or Blaster's phenomenon, engages in another losing battle with the dread ailment. Listen.
dear. Oh, this is awful. John. No! Stop it.
Stop, Blanche. What's the matter? What's the matter, Blanche?
There isn't another woman in the world who'd sacrifice her youth and her looks to live with a man who rattles himself to sleep like a lot of old bones in a bag. What do you think I am, John?
Old bag. What'd you say, Blanche?
I've never been so upset in all my life. Why couldn't the child live with us for a few weeks?
What child?
George.
Don't mention his name.
Well, you had no right to send him back to Clara. Clara and Barney are just sick about it.
I can well imagine. Let me sleep, Blanche.
I had him here for 2 hours before you got home, and he was a perfect angel. What if he did make a little trouble on the train? He's a boy, and all boys are kind of wild. Anyway, how did he know that you were his uncle?
What kind of an excuse is that?
Well, I'm sure if you just try to understand him, there wouldn't be any problem at all.
That's what you think.
I don't think I know.
I don't think you know either. Kid's gone. Now forget about him.
I won't forget about him. And you needn't have made such an exhibition when you hauled him down the street to his mother.
Oh.
That was no way to carry a boy, John.
Well, I used to be a bowling ball salesman. Almost got my finger bit off.
What do you mean you used to be?
Did he tell you? Did Marvin call you from the office?
Nobody called me from the office. What happened?
I got fired.
Oh, John, what did you do that for?
I didn't do it. The boss did it.
Well, he must have had a pretty good reason. I felt this coming for a long time, John. You haven't had your mind on your work.
Business was bad.
How can you say that? Prices are going up every day.
Well, nobody's buying.
That's not true. I'm buying twice as much as I ever did. Business isn't bad with me.
Good night, Blanche.
No. If you didn't do any business, it's because you weren't concentrating on your work. You've just lost your ambition. You're not the man I married, John. Whatever happened to your get up and go?
It got up and went.
I'll tell you what happened. You've lost interest in everything except that precious bourbon of yours.
Now, just a minute.
I married a great big corkscrew.
I resent that.
I don't care.
You can accuse me of not being a good salesman or not having ambition or anything else. But drinking is not one of my failures.
No, it's one of your few successes.
The only reason I use bourbon is because the doctor prescribed it. He said I'd stop snoring if I took a jigger of bourbon and 2 aspirins every night.
That's not what you do, though.
Yes, it is.
It is not. You're 6 months behind on the aspirin and 2 years ahead on the bourbon.
Well, aspirin gives me a headache. Bourbon has nothing to do with me losing my job.
Then why did you get fired?
Because no man can serve 2 masters.
That's right. Blame me. Since when do I boss you around? You know very well I let you have your own way in almost everything I want.
You've been running me for years.
I have not.
It started right at the altar. When I said I do, you said, oh, no, you don't.
How can you lie there and deliberately make up such
don't
terrible...
rile me up. You just sympathize with me when I get a bad break instead of hounding me on marriage would work a lot better. Matrimony is a serious thing.
You're a fine one to talk about matrimony. You don't even know the meaning of the word.
It's not a word, it's a sentence.
Oh, you poor thing. How you suffer. I didn't get such a bargain, you know. There's better fish in the ocean than the one I caught.
There's better bait, too.
Then it's true. You don't love me and you never did.
Oh, I did, too.
What?
I mean, I do, too.
You don't.
Blanche, I do.
Well, you never say it.
I say it 1,000 times a day.
Well, say it now.
I love you.
Will you love me as long as you live?
Yes.
Swear. Swear you love me as long as you live.
Cross my heart and hope to die.
That has a double meaning.
Well, I only meant it one way.
It's really an effort for you to show any kind of affection for me, isn't it, John? Why are you so ashamed to tell me you love me?
I'm not ashamed, Blanche. I just can't seem to convince you. That's all. You know I love you so.
So what?
That's what I say. Who cares? Put out the lights and go to sleep.
If only you'd let me know that you appreciate what I do for you.
Oh, you don't do so much for me.
Is that so? Who cooks for you? I do. Who cleans for you? I do. Who does your laundry?
The laundry.
Only once and that's because the washing machine was broken. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have a clean shirt.
I haven't got a clean shirt.
You have to. I dusted one off today.
Dusted it off is right. And you press the collar with a curling iron. Besides, I wore it today.
Today? What happened to the shirt you wore Tuesday?
I wore it Wednesday. And I was going to wear it again Saturday, but I spilled some gravy on it Friday, so I cut the stain out and made a brown collar for my Sunday shirt.
Oh, stop complaining. You've got two lovely shirts.
One shirt, and it's not lovely. It hasn't even got a shirt tail.
You don't need a shirt tail. Just wear your pants higher.
I can't wear them any higher. I wear my pants so high now I have to unzip them to blow my nose.
Gloria Goolsby.
No, don't start with Gloria Goolsby.
Believe me, if you were around her for a little while, you'd cool off in a hurry.
I've been around her for hours, and I never cool off. I mean, I despise Gloria Goolsby, and I wouldn't have anything to do with her.
And why does she keep staring at you like she's hypnotized?
She doesn't stare. Just that she wears those outlandish dresses, and they bring out her eyes.
They bring out yours, too. No wonder all you men gawk at her. All her gowns are strapless and backless. Would you like me to dress like that? Maybe I should. Wonder how I'd look in a gown that's strapless and backless.
Skinless and boneless.
I'll never forgive you for that remark, John Bickerson.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I don't know what I'm saying. Why don't you let me sleep, Blanche? Blanche, where are you going?
I'm leaving this house, and I'm never coming back.
Blanche, wait a minute. Come back here. What's the matter with you?
It's no use, John. We'll keep on fighting like this. I tried to make our lives more pleasant by bringing little George here, but you wouldn't have him.
All right. I'll go get him in the morning.
You say it, but you won't do it. Do it now.
What?
Go on, get up and bring George back.
Blanche, are you out of your mind? It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Either you bring George back or I'm leaving.
Nobody'd believe this. Where's my clothes?
Just throw my kimono over your pajamas. They only live down the street, 214. The first apartment on the left.
I know I'll wake up and find this is all a bad dream.
Go on, take a flashlight so you don't have to turn any lights on. I'll phone Clara and tell her you're coming.
$2.14. Where's 214? Wish they'd put some street lights in this crummy neighborhood. Broken down flashlight is no good. Batteries must be dead. Can't see your hand in front of your face.
Looking for something?
Huh? Oh, hello, officer. Shine that light around a little bit. I'm looking for number 214.
Live there?
No. No, just looking. Why?
Not everybody walks around at 3 o'clock in the morning wearing a pink kimono and carrying a bottle of bourbon.
Bottle of bourbon? No wonder it wouldn't light it. Dear heaven, I almost threw it away.
What's that?
I picked it up by mistake. I thought it was a flashlight. Well, it's not a total loss. Will you join me, officer?
No thanks. I'm off duty. 214. 214's right on the corner. And you'd better keep moving so you don't catch cold.
Yeah, I better wrap this bourbon around me a little tighter. First apartment on the left. Hope I don't wake anybody up. Wish I could put on the light. Where is the little dear? And here he is, sleeping like an innocent newborn vulture. Well, here goes. Oh, this kid is heavier than I thought. Only another 10 yards.
Pick up a friend?
Oh. Was that you, officer?
Yes, it's me. May I ask what you have in the bundle?
It's my nephew. I'm bringing him home to my wife. It's a long story, officer, but I assure you this is nothing anybody would want to steal.
Mm-hmm. Well, you better watch how you got those blankets wrapped around his head. He's liable to smother.
You think so? Thanks, officer. Good night. Blanche, open up, will you? What'd you lock it for? He weighs a ton. Put on the lights.
No, it'll wake him. Keep your voice down.
What'll I do with him?
I've got the cot all ready in the kitchen. Put him down gently, John.
There. There's your new son. You've just become a mother. Are you satisfied?
Go on into your own bed. Now I can sleep.
Oh, what a day. Lost my job. Got thrown off a train. I delivered children at 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh, John, must you start snoring as soon as you close your eyes?
Snoring? Who's snoring? I'm not snoring. It's that darn kid, that's who it is.
George?
Yeah, George. Go turn him over on his side.
Well, I never. Turn over, George, dear. John!
What's the matter?
This isn't George. You brought back Barney.
Why was I ever born?
Hold it. 15 seconds from now, you'll see the picture he just took. See? With a Polaroid land camera, you get bright, sharp pictures in 15 seconds. Snap, pull, peel. It's that easy. Is there any better way to get pictures of the family?
Compare Square Deal Surf with any other leading detergent and see how much more powder you get. Buy Square Deal Surf and get 18% more powder. 18% more whitewashing.
You're listening to 1940s radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo silver, the Lone Ranger. In the early days of the western United States, the safety of a man's life and property often depended on the quickness of his draw, and the generation of pioneers soon became impatient of the law's delay.
The masked rider of the plains fought their vigilante committees and mob violence with the same strength and courage that he fought crime and criminals. He proved that justice could never live side by side with force, and finally brought law and order to the lawless frontier. Return with us now to those thrilling days when the West was young. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! We're heading for Titusville! Camel's waiting on the trail ahead! Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
Jed Sampson, easygoing and rather slow-spoken, had arrived in the small western village of Titusville for the first time in his life just a week before. Liking the town, he had purchased one of its 2 general stores. The first day that the store was open for business, his competitor, Mace Johnson, was the first man to visit him, and...
Nice place you got here, Jed. Sure looks a heap better than it did when Clem was running it. Never seen such a lazy galoot. Let fly specks collect on the windows till you couldn't see through.
Glad you like it, Johnson.
Mace is what my friends call me, Jed. I don't see no reason why we shouldn't be friendly. Shucks, there's room for both of us in town.
I didn't know you'd take it that way.
Why not? Any business you can take from me, you're welcome to. You'll likely deserve it. To tell the truth, I'm real pleased you settled here. The right kind of competition keeps a feller on his toes. If Clem had stayed on much longer, doggone if I wouldn't have got about as lazy as he was.
Some fellas would resent my setting up agin him.
Well, I don't. See them folks just drove up in the buggy? Thought they'd be along.
Yeah?
Know 'em?
The feller Shaw, the banker, ain't he?
And that's his wife. Mighty fine woman. Sure a heap better liked around town than her husband is.
Yeah?
Being a banker, Shaw kind of fancies himself. Figures he's so much more important than the rest of us that we don't hardly count. He's coming in now to give you the once-over. Don't let him make you nervous.
I ain't the nervous kind, Mace.
You won't have no trouble with Mrs. Shaw. She's a dandy.
Handsome woman.
Ain't she, though?
My, how nice and clean it has it.
Very pleasant. Good morning, Mace.
Morning. Morning, Miss Shaw.
Hello, Mace.
You're Jed Sampson, I suppose.
That's me.
Thought we'd introduce ourselves. I'm Shaw. Heard of me, I guess.
Uh-huh.
This is my wife. Helen, meet Jed Sampson. You'll have to give him some of your business.
How do you do, Mr. Sampson?
Pleased to make your acquaintance, ma'am.
Well, Mace, you drop in to size up this fellow?
Well, in a manner of speaking, you could say I did.
Well, Jed, you'll find we're all good neighbors here. Finest little town in the state, Titusville. Up and coming, too. You'll like it. Where was your home before?
Oh, please, Bob, you shouldn't ask such personal questions like that.
I didn't think
I've got nothing to hide, ma'am. Mr. Shaw, I come from Salinas way.
I've been there. Nice country. Salinas, Sampson. It's funny. Seems somehow as though those 2 names are connected. Salinas. Hey, that's the hometown of Poke Sampson.
Uh-huh, it is.
You're not kin to him, are you?
Bob, what an awful question to ask. Why, Poke Sampson's one of the worst killers in the West.
Yes,
Mr. Shaw, my name's Sampson, and so is Poke's. He comes from Salinas, and so do I. But there's a good reason for it.
I didn't really think you were related. It just happened to strike me that...
But we are. Close related. Poke's my brother.
Well, doggone. Sampson, did I hear you correctly? Did I hear you admit that Poke is your brother?
You sure did, if you was listening.
Hey, it's outrageous.
Yeah.
I never heard of such a thing.
Bob, please don't
Quiet,
say
Helen.
anyone.
So, Sampson, you come to this town, admittedly the brother of a notorious outlaw, and expect the decent citizens of Titusville to tolerate such absolute impudence.
Now, wait, Shaw.
You're certainly not going to defend him, are you, Mace?
Why not? I don't know where he's done anything so terrible. If I had the brother he's got, I don't know that I'd go around boasting about it neither. Fact is, I don't know if I'd even have the nerve to come right out and admit it like Jed done.
I won't have it.
You're just working yourself up into a temper. Now stop it.
I say I won't have it, and I won't. You hear that, Sampson? I'll not stand for this.
Break the law, did I?
Don't evade. Your kind of trash isn't wanted here.
Mister, if I was you, I'd take that back. And I take it back in a real big hurry.
You dare to threaten me? You forget who I am?
No, don't fight, Mr. Sampson. I'm terribly sorry. Bob just doesn't know what he's saying. I want you to let me apologize for him.
Helen!
That's all right, ma'am. Just take him out of here. I ain't looking for trouble.
But you'll get it.
Bob, come on. Come on, Bob.
I'm warning you, Sampson. Get out of Titusville.
Shout so.
Get out and stay out before I have you run out. There's a place for your kind, Sampson, but it's not here. It's in the state prison. Well, Jed, there you are.
Right pleasant hombre.
Polk's really your brother, Jed?
I ain't seen him in 10 years, but he sure is.
Doggone. I wish you could have kept that to yourself. I've kind of took a shine to you. I'd like to see you make good here.
If I can't without lying and hiding who I am, I don't want to.
Sure, I know. Some fellas are like that. Reckon you're one of them. But it's going to be mighty unpleasant.
You think Shaw will really try to make trouble?
Think it? I know it.
Why?
Don't ask me that, Jed. All I know is it takes all kinds to make the world. And Shaw's one of the kinds they could have left out.
Shaw lost no time in spreading his indignation through the town. That Jed Sampson was a brother to Polk, the outlaw, was the most interesting news that the citizens of Titusville had heard in a long time.
We can't let him stay. He's a disgrace to the town where we make our homes. The man has to leave.
You're right, Mr. Shaw. If that feller's related to Polk, he's bound to be no good.
That's right.